ball control. Pacelli has done a great job passing. They've had a great job just playing disciplined soccer, being able to get touches on the ball, being able to control the tempo. Although Brookstone, right after surrendering that goal, they did have a scoring opportunity on the other side, but it's really been all Pacelli so far on controlling this time of possession.
Here comes Pacelli again, it looks like.
Looking across. Is that Mia Camp? It looks like that's Mia Camp. Taylor Zidwicki. Open space. Shot. Upper 90. Oh, what a save there by Hargrove. Hargrove just punched it out and said, not today. She had some hops on her. She was able to jump up and just punch that one out of the air. It's going to be a corner kick coming up for Pacelli. Isabella Ramos. Izzy Ramos. Is that last time we did a Pacelli game? She likes to be called Izzy. I know that her official name on Max Preps is Isabella. Ramos taking this corner. It sails into the box. Trying to go for that header. We might have like a push off. Taking this corner. It sails into the box. And it's going to be a goal kick for Brookstone. This first period brought to you by State Farm, Carroll Purdue, proud supporter of Georgia Alabama Sports Live from the very beginning. Has served the Phoenix City community for over 16 years.
Yeah, Rich, and also NAIG2, because guess what? Just saw Jack Hayes of
Yes,
NAIG2 and his daughter Blakely out there. His son AJ was state championship wrestler and also doing track and fields, was on the football team. I told him, I was like, dude, every time I come to a Brookstone event, I see you here, dude. But we appreciate his support of what we do on Georgia Alabama Sports Live and Brookstone Athletics.
Yeah, absolutely. As this is the NAI G2 Brookstone Game of the Week. And it's a good one. Pacelli Brookstone, rematch of the GIAA Championships the last 2 seasons. Zidwicki. Oh, what a takedown there by Addie Burnett. And that is going to be a foul. That will be a foul on Brookstone's number 12. Trying to get a roster on that. Sydney Zidwicki. Free kick coming up. Not warranted for a yellow card. You know, some of these ticky-tack fouls just are free kicks.
But you already with the aggressive Pacelli.
Yeah, but if you're aggressive, the ref is going to notice that. Oh, yeah. He might give you a warning. But getting that yellow card, I mean, you've got to really be careful.
And the ref, you got to control the game. You can't, let too much contact go, and then all of a sudden you got players.
And here's the thing of how serious having somebody that has a red card. You don't want to be a player down. That's a huge advantage to the team with an extra person. There's a free kick. Upper 90, just out the mark. Addie Burnett, she has got a leg. I mean, that was one where she was trying to go for the goal. Go for the goal. I said goal, didn't I? Go for the goal.
And that's what impressed me so much last time. I think I mentioned before, Pacelli, just the distance they would just shoot from. The confidence and also the athleticism, even getting the point there, getting those spots shooting from that distance.
Austin, that's what strikers do. They feel they could score at any time on the field if they're within the goalie's box. Now, even outside the goalie's box.
Oh, yeah. Mia Camp especially.
Yeah, Mia Camp is just one of those players that she likes to score goals. I wish we had somebody like that in the United States national team. Because I want to believe it's Christian Pulisic, but
last time he scored in the box.
I don't know. There we go, Zidwicki. How about that? Good play. Trying to push it up. Out of play, and that's going to be – is that going to be a corner kick? Looks like it was off of Brookstone. It might be a corner kick coming up. It is. Corner coming up for Pacelli. Taking this corner. It's going to be Izzy Ramos. And usually Coach Cochran is going to take your best player that specializes in corner kicks. So that's why Ramos is taking this again. She knows where to place it. And this time, she's going right over to Hilton. Back to Ramos. Shot just wide of the net, and a goal kick coming up for Brookstone.
I love the setup there. I mean, you thought maybe she might cross it, gives her a teammate, gives it back right back.
Absolutely. We're entering the 31st minute of the match. Remember, we play 2 40 halves, 40-minute halves, no extra time. And if they do have an injury, they will stop the clock. Normally when we have like USL soccer, when we have professional soccer, they have what's extra time. They don't stop the clock because of injuries. They give the team, when they hit 45 minutes, they give extra time on the clock. But high school soccer, a little bit different. Ramos deflected. Can Brookstone get the possession? And Zywicki almost got it. Nice play there. And that's a little too far out of the reach. It was a good play there by Sydney Zywicki.
Pacelli had been sitting on 1 goal for a pretty good bit of time here.
Sometimes
get 2.
Sometimes that might be 1 goal could be all you need.
That is true. We've seen, 1 or 2 shots for Brookstone this game?
Yeah, remember, they do not tie in region games. So that's something to be mindful of. I mean, the last soccer game we did that was a region game, it went to penalties. A little too far out of the reach. And into the hands of the keeper for Pacelli, which I'm looking at the roster. They got Leah Mora listed as the goalkeeper, I think, but they don't have her circled as a starter. But I think that's just automatically, hey, she's the goalie. Right to Hargrove, and another save. That one's on target. And we got members of the Brookstone baseball team coming out to support their athletic comrades as Brookstone will be taking on Shaw tomorrow. We'll be back here at Ilgis Field. Mike Frost on the call. Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Always great being at Brookstone. I pulled up to the parking lot. They have a tennis match going on. I mean, there's a lot to do here. A beautiful campus with incredible facilities.
I think if you invented...
Yeah, that tennis match is against Pacelli. Absolutely.
I think if you invented a sport right now, Brookstone could find some athletes to play in it.
Yeah, no question about it.
Pacelli
nice pass, trying to Blake. Oh, what a move. And that is in the back of the net for another goal. It's 2-0 Pacelli. That goal scored by Callista Williams. She split the defender, made a move, and the left-footed strike in the back of the net. I tell you what, Austin, 2 goals. You feel a little bit comfortable. You could start playing that, just keeping the possession.
I wouldn't say they had missed opportunities, but they were knocking on the door for a while there.
Yeah, they really were. Zywicki back over to the back line. I think Pacelli has come out and made a statement here. The defending GIAA champions. They're letting Brookstone know to win a championship, you got to go through Pacelli. And I know that you got the home crowd here. It's a Brookstone home match, but I mean, this is why these 2 teams are 1 and 2, and they've been this way in the GIAA at the 4A classification for the last 2 years. Brookstone won it 2 years ago. Pacelli won it last year. That's why I was really excited about getting to call this match, Austin, because I knew how great this match would be. Right back to Callista Williams, but Hargrove. A little too much mustard on that. Hargrove is like she's going to punt it out, and does.
I mean, for a regular season game, it's a little bit of an all-state matchup with some of these players out here.
Yeah, some of the top soccer players in the GIAA, as they would love to get back to Stratford Academy end of May. I believe that state championship is May the 26th, if I do recall, at Stratford Academy. That's going to be a takedown, no foul call. The refs are just letting them play on. That's, sometimes the refs just swallow the whistle there because it was a good tackle, clean tackle. Enriquez
answering right back.
Yeah, Enriquez already with a goal. With space. Got 2 defenders on her. Enriquez going to kick it back out to the middle of the field. Good touch. Just a little too much for Callista Williams. And a throw-in coming up for Brookstone. Another one of those top defenders. Ruth Bickerstaff. Over to Hudson. Lost it. There's Mia Camp. Camp looking across. Mia up, and that's going to be out of bounds. That looked like it might have grazed the crossbar, and then it went to the top of the net. And then, from our angle, you would have thought it would have went in.
I wasn't going to doubt her.
No,
Camp right there.
Yeah, Mia Camp.
After seeing 5 goals from her last time.
Mia Camp on a cross. I mean, she could put it in the back of the net, but it was last touched by Brookstone, so it will be a corner kick coming up. And taking this corner kick is going to be Izzy Ramos. She could take it from the other side, too. Ramos sails it into the box. Header right at the goal. Oh, what a defensive play there by Bickerstaff. She just said, not today. I'm kicking this one out of here. Great. No, actually, that was not Bickerstaff. That was Blakely Hayes. Man, yeah, one wears number 7, one wears number 5.
And you talked about this Brookstone defense. They're really good, and they're really athletic.
Yeah, no question about it.
Trying to get some momentum, too.
All right, throw-in coming up for Brookstone. Brookstone fresh off a win over Calvary was it Thursday night? Yeah, it was last Thursday night at Calvary. They've got some games coming up where they're going to be tested. I think the one game that I'm really looking forward to is when they play Smith Station. It's going to be a fantastic soccer match. And almost. Trying to get that one. Trying to sneak one in there, Austin.
While it was the boys' game last week, Brookstone was actually down 2-0, and that game ended up coming back in PKs, like I mentioned before. So
yeah. Oh, by the way, the goalkeeper is Kaya Peters, which she's listed as a defensive person, but she's actually playing goalie. So just in case you're wondering. We got Hildebrandt back there. Trying to take it.
And we haven't seen a lot of this from Brookstone, trying to get set in their offense.
Yeah, they are. The set, nice pass over Addie Addison. Trying to reach up to get that one. Also Molly Robinson listed as a senior. And, they have so many athletes that they can play defense, they can play goalkeeping. I mean, when you have depth like that, is that shot just off the mark, and it'll be a goal kick coming up for Pacelli. Taking that shot was Addie Addison, the sophomore. We got the Brookstone soccer team getting ready to the thing is, we got a soccer practice field to our left, so that's where the boys are going to be able to practice getting ready for their match coming up. And that's going to be a throw-in. And I'm wondering, because the Pacelli soccer team, I'm wondering where they would practice, if they would maybe practice on the opposite goal. I know that Coach Goja is going to have them ready. They're also being the defending GIAA champions. But I tell you what, Brookstone boys, they got a lot of momentum knocking off the number 1 team in the GIAA in the Calvary Knights.
That was Calvary's first loss.
First loss. Yeah, they were ranked 5th in the state, Austin. I tell you, that gives a lot of momentum for a team that did not make the playoffs, as that's offsides on Callista Williams. That was just an easy call.
And for Calvary, it was a great opportunity to learn from a loss early in the year.
Yeah. But I'm here to say, when it comes to Calvary, Pacelli, and Brookstone, I would not be shocked if all 3 of them are in the semifinals. And we could see an all-Columbus championship on the boys' side, but you still got Stratford Academy. They're still very talented. What Coach Ian Jones has done over there, incredible. Well, that's the half. It's been all Pacelli. They lead this 2-0 over Brookstone. We're going to take a 10-minute break. We got 40 more minutes of soccer coming up here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. It's Brookstone Pacelli live from Max Strong Stadium. Back after this on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Sports Live wants to say thank you to Zaxby's for their continued partnership with us for over the last couple of years since we started this. Your partnership has meant the world for us to give you premier coverage for all the local sporting events around the Chattahoochee Valley area. And specifically, I want to thank Judson Humphreys, my good friend, and the Phoenix City location, being with us from the very beginning.
Absolutely. Well, we just appreciate what y'all do in the community for these student athletes, and we just want to be a part of it.
Whether it's tailgating, parties, or you just want a quick bite to eat, come to the Phoenix City Zaxby's location and tell them Georgia Alabama Sports Live and Thrift sent you. Thank you again to Judson Humphreys and Zaxby's for our continued partnership on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
They go from 0 to 40. They go from 40 to 0. Yeah. Well, our scoreboard goes from 0 to 40. We do it. Our scoreboard does the way that professional soccer does it, and that's the right way to do it.
This is DJ Jones with the Sports Vision's morning show for the best in local, regional, and national sports news. Weekdays from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m.
You can find the Sports Vision's morning show on Facebook, YouTube. Also, you can listen to us on Apple and Spotify by typing in the Sports Vision's morning show, and download the Sports Vision's radio app right now in your app store today.
Sports Vision 92.1. We are your hometown sports guys.
Rick Behringer here, and I am with Terry Johnson and Terry Johnson Agency, one of the first sponsors I ever had when I started this endeavor over 4 years ago when I was doing it off my phone. I want to say thank you so much for believing in our vision of being able to serve the community, shine a light on all these athletes, all these programs. And Terry Johnson Agency, they've been serving the community for over 40 years. Home, auto, life, church. Terry Johnson's been helping my family and me specifically. He's my insurance agent. I want to say thank you so much for your support.
Thank you, Thrift, and I appreciate the opportunity that you gave me 4 years ago to come on board and to be an initial sponsor with you. And it's just been a good association with you and a pleasure to work with you, and look forward to a long association even further down the road.
No doubt about it. Again, serving the community for many years. You need a quote today, give them a call. Jeremy Crosby, his daughter Brooke, and of course, Mr. Terry. They're going to make you feel at home. They're going to take care of you. He's my insurance agent. It's Terry Johnson Agency, big supporter of Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Yeah, exactly. He had a bases loaded base hit with an RBI.
Houlihan serves fresh, handcrafted dishes made just the way you like them. Juicy burgers, sizzling steaks, crisp salads, and shareable appetizers set the table for every appetite. Relax with friends, celebrate special moments, or enjoy a casual night out. Houlihan's delivers great food, great drinks, and great times, with 2 locations in Columbus, downtown at the Marriott Hotel and on Sidney Simons Boulevard at the Doubletree Hotel.
At least I had a high school kid with me. He was running the camera.
At Planet Fitness, there's strength in numbers. The number of different workouts to do.
1, 2, 3.
Different clubs to do it in. Friends to do it with.
Looking good, everybody.
Yeah, we are.
And the number of ways to recover from it all.
You got this, come on.
And it all adds up to one membership. The Planet Fitness Black Card. Access any location, bring a friend anytime, and recover in the Black Card Spa.
One more, everybody.
We're all strong on this planet. Planet Fitness. Clubs are open 24 hours. Save today when you join for just $1 down and work out whenever.
We're coming in early.
Staying late. Kettlebells, crack of dawn.
I'm the first one in.
No, you're not. Before drop-off.
During lunch.
Whatever works for you.
Save $28 or more when you join for just $1 down, $15 a month. Planet Fitness. We're all strong on this planet.
Find your nearest club and join today. Deal ends November 20th.
Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise. Our team knows your treatment plan, and we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and quality of care. Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. Excellence, always.
Rick Behringer here with Masterwall CEO C. Smithwick. They're one of our first sponsors. We didn't even know what sponsors were 4 years ago when I was doing this off my phone. Thank you so much, C, for your support of Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Oh, it's something that was needed for so long in the Valley, and me with my history of being a coach and all. Love to support it. You do a great job with that. Even when you were doing it on your phone, it was great.
I appreciate it, man. And again, we wouldn't be able to cover the 50 different high schools and all the different sports without Masterwall and different businesses like yourself. But you're also a coach. And now, a award-winning author. We have Believer, Bulldog, and Coach. You can get on Amazon right now. You were the winningest basketball coach in Calvary history. What was the mindset behind writing this book?
Well, it's, I kind of treated it as a ministry, and I treat our business as a ministry. Loved what I did as a coach, working with those young guys and trying to set an example and point them in the right direction, and kind of do the same thing with business. So, you got to build it with a lot of good people around you, the right support group. And once again, I call it a ministry because that's the way I see it.
You can get this award-winning book right now on Amazon, and it's going to tell the whole story of C. Smithwick from being an award-winning coach and a Hall of Famer and having the court named after him and then building this incredible business. I can't wait to dive into it, Coach.
Good. Hope you enjoy it. It's about never giving up. So that's what a coach needs to know. It's what an entrepreneur needs to know.
The name of it is Believer, Bulldog Coach, right now on Amazon. And thank you again to C. Smithwick and Maxwell for the support of Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Thanks for having me.
Griff Gordy, and here at Gordy Eye Care, we have been serving the Bi-City community for 17 years. As a former state championship quarterback, I love the fact that I can watch local high school athletics from the comfort of my own home. So it was a no-brainer to support Georgia Alabama Sports Live and what they do for young athletes in our area.
And without business like yourself, Gordy Eye Care, none of our coverage would be possible. To be able to cover these 16 different high schools, the local colleges, and professional teams. So we'd like to say thank you to you, Dr. Griff Gordy, and Gordy Eye Care for your support of Georgia Alabama Sports Live. And then you can make an appointment today at Gordy Eye Care with the number 334-291-5125. Just keep supporting Gordy Eye Care and keep watching Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Smith Chevrolet. Let's kick off 2026 with a bang. We will not be undersold. Chevy Traverse with 3-row seating up to $7,250 off. The impressive Chevy Equinox up to $5,500 off. Enjoy no payments until springtime. At your lowest price guaranteed today. Smart people from all over the USA come to Glenn Smith Chevrolet. Get ready to smile. Looking for a powerful new Chevrolet or GMC truck and a great deal? Check them out side by side at Glenn Smith in Opelika. Take your choice of new Chevrolet and GMC 1500 trucks discounted up to $12,000 off. Chevy and GMC heavy-duty trucks discounted up to $7,000 off. People from all over the USA save at Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC in Opelika, Alabama. Get ready to smile.
Alabama Sports Live wants to say thank you to Zaxby's for their continued partnership with us for over the last couple of years since we started this. Your partnership has meant the world for us to give you premier coverage for all the local sporting events around the Chattahoochee Valley area. And specifically, I want to thank Judson Humphreys, my good friend, and the Phoenix City location being with us from the very beginning, man.
Absolutely. Well, we just appreciate what y'all do in the community for these student athletes, and we just want to be a part of it.
Whether it's tailgating, parties, or you just want a quick bite to eat, come to the Phoenix City Zaxby's location and tell them Georgia Alabama.
And welcome back to Max Strawn Stadium. Start of the second half Pacelli leading 2-0 over Brookstone.
And yeah, we saw Pacelli attacking all that first half. Brookstone with a few opportunities late, but Pacelli seemed to dominate the ball.
Yeah, and Camille Hargrove did have some good saves. The goal scoring for Pacelli, Callista Williams, and then also Gabby Enriquez. So far, this has been dominant by Pacelli.
But like I said before, Brookstone's boys were down 2-0 until the second half last week and then found a way to win it.
Yeah, sometimes you can find the wills to try to come back, and seems like in soccer a 2-0 deficit is a very large deficit, but you could come back from that, and Brookstone is going to kick it off, and then that's going to be Callista Williams getting the possession, or Izzy Ramos rather getting the possession, trying to pass it to Williams. Bickerstaff punches it out of there. There's a header. Little collision. And trying to get it back. Enriquez. Zwicky steals it. Back out. Great play. Brookstone able to clear it out. And throw in coming up for Pacelli. We're live here at Max Strong Stadium on the campus of Brookstone. Richard Holdridge, Austin Hicks. Rematch of the GIAA Championship the last 2 seasons as they split 1-1 in both championships. There's Burnett. Addie Burnett trying to keep it alive. Oh, gotta be careful you don't get a handball. That shot. Hargrove save right there in the goalie box.
Brookstone passing that first test. Pacelli attacking right out the gate in the second half.
Swings it over. Back out. Pacelli with the possession. Hildebrandt with the touch. Hildebrandt. Burnett is going to take it back to the keeper. Keeper in the penalty area. Now back over that defensive line. Back out to Burnett. She's got space. Burnett trying to avoid the offsides. We almost had a one-on-one. There she goes. That's Ramos. But defense right there for Brookstone. And then on the touch was Anna Page Miller. That's going to be a free kick coming up for Brookstone.
I think the key for Brookstone is just stay disciplined. Don't find yourself in desperation mode because you still have a lot of time left to go.
Charlotte Hargrove going to take this free kick. Still quite a distance to try to get it to the penalty area. Takes it right on the dime, right there. And a good save by Kaya Peters. That's going to be a foul on Hildebrandt. Callista Williams going to take this free kick. Yeah, she don't even wait. She's like, I'm teeing off. Ramos trying to fight to the ball. And good defense by Wynn Ward. Well, rather, not Wynn Ward. I'm looking on the wrong roster. That's Charlotte Adams. Yeah, I had my rosters mixed up. Ramos, header, Enriquez, Zwicky. Back out, Adams. Getting the touch on it was Charlotte DeMars. Brookstone down 2-0. Can they find a goal to cut into this lead? Oh, what a header. That was a nice header by Charlotte Hargrove. Ramos going to chase it down, looking to cross. And that's deflected out of bounds by Adams. There'll be a corner kick coming up for Pacelli. And guess who's going to take this corner kick? Who do you think?
Ramos.
Probably going to be Ramos. Yeah, she's taking all the corners.
Oh, yeah. Done 2 games for Pacelli, and I think I'm getting used to it.
I'm getting used to Ramos taking the corners.
And why not?
Yep. And sails it into the box a little too hard on that. I think she was trying to lob it in there to maybe get a header. Hargrove, she wastes no time, scoops that one up. She don't even want to wait for that to go out of bounds. She is scooping that up, and now she's going to try to punt it out of here. And you got to control it on the touch because Enriquez ends up stealing it. And now put Pacelli with the possession. Over to Izzy. Izzy Ramos with the touch. Resets it on the field. And that pass, that was number 19. We called her number that often today. That was Kate Pryor. Must be a late addition, was subbed at the start of the second half. Goal kick coming up for Brookstone. Hargrove going to take this one.
Pacelli has standout players, but they really play well just as a team.
That's going to be a throw-in coming up for Pacelli. As you can see to our left, the Pacelli boys and the Brookstone boys are out practicing on the soccer fields. We do have an additional soccer field to our left where they're just taking shots at the goal. They're really just working on their touches, on their passes. Kind of like an everyday soccer practice, taking the kids to Woodruff Farms on Tuesdays and Thursdays. You remember those days, Austin?
A little bit.
Going to Woodruff Farms?
There were some long days, but very valuable days, my development.
Oh, those soccer matches on Saturday mornings.
Oh, yeah, bright and early.
Bright and early, yeah. It's a out of bounds. Brookstone player, that was number 9, Mary Pat Pullen, and another 8th grader. Yeah, the future is bright for Coach Carter and the Brookstone Lady Cougars. They've definitely have done a great job developing talent at Brookstone.
You know, Richard, I was thinking maybe some 8th graders from other schools may want to transfer where they may be, all those spots may be filled here.
Well, think about it. We got the middle school championship going on right now. Oh, what a save by Hargrove. Hildebrandt kicks it out of there, and that is still in play. Thought that was going to be a corner for Pacelli. Zywicki with a header. Pacelli, another shot on goal just wide of the net, and a goal kick coming up for Brookstone. No, I was going to say we've got the middle school soccer championships happening at Otis Spencer. So, yeah, we've got a lot of young soccer players playing at CYC, CYSC, Concord Fire South, Sousa. Shot is in the back of the net, and Pacelli leads 3-0. And that was just a play where it looked like it was going to be a goal kick. Could not get it out of the zone, and Pacelli takes the 3-0 lead over Brookstone. And I believe that is going to be Callista Williams with her second goal of the match. Yeah, Enriquez with her second goal. So it's now 3-0. Pacelli just dominating this game so far.
And don't go to the bathroom because they'll score in a heartbeat.
Yeah, I know. Remember, the state championship was 2-1. I mean, Pacelli has come out and they feel like they have made a statement here. And Hilton. And they have another opportunity. Chasing it down. Enriquez for the hat trick. And a save by Hargrove. Punched it out of the air and caught it midair. Enriquez wanted that hat trick.
Hargrove just keeping Brookstone in it.
Yeah, no question. Staying with it. Enriquez already got 2 goals. Being guarded by Hildebrand. She gets by Hildebrand, looking across and trying to kick it out. Zidwicki. Brookstone's just trying to get it out of there. Cannot catch up with the speed, and a collision. We're going to get a foul and a free kick coming up for Pacelli. Addie Burnett going to take this free kick. And, of course, she's going to kick it right at the goal. When you take a free kick and you're up 3-0, why not go for the goal?
And I think she's caught some goalkeepers sleeping.
Yeah.
Then over her long career.
But you know what's shocking? Pacelli's up by 3 goals. Mia Camp does not have a goal.
That's a sign of a good team.
Yeah.
Obviously one of the standouts.
I just don't know if the defensive assignment for Brookstone was to make sure that Mia Camp doesn't beat you. And it's really opened the door for some of these other players. Including one Gabby Enriquez, who really wasn't even on the original roster. She was added to the roster. That is incredible. Slide tackle. Oh, and it's a clean slide tackle. Pacelli ends up getting the possession back, but not before that back line for Brookstone says, we're going to take it from here. Zywicki deflected. Brookstone's got to get some touches on it. Burnett. And that will not be an offside. She actually played it perfectly. Here comes another opportunity. Callista Williams as it goes out of bounds. Brookstone might have touched it last. It looks like it's going to be a corner kick coming up. Don't forget, we've got Brookstone Pacelli boys coming up after the conclusion of this soccer match. And it looks like Gabby Enriquez is going to take this corner kick. Interesting strategy here, Austin. Got a different player.
Look.
Yeah. Header. Brookstone's trying to square it up, and they do. He's got to take the angle. And that was a bad angle to throw in coming up for Brookstone. Brookstone's thinking fast. They're thinking, let's go. We're gonna take this throw in, try to catch Pacelli off guard. Brookstone just needs a goal to try to make this a game where they feel like they're still in it. Another goal, and that could be detrimental. But 3-0, it's not impossible, but you've got to change up your strategy because Pacelli has really been playing the ball very well, playing the possession game.
And Brookstone, you have a great goalkeeper in Hargrove, so you have a chance here if you can get a couple goals.
But and also, if you're Brookstone, do you want to try to play aggressive, just at least try to get that goal to make it respectable, to just at least be down by 2 goals? But Pacelli, they have had so much control of the ball. And now Brookstone trying to keep the possession, trying to keep it in bounds. Good play there. Zidwicki ended up losing it. Pacelli, dangerous in space. Burnett. Almost got the slide tackle looking across, and that's going to be a dive. It puts it in the back of the net. And who else but Mia Camp cleaning it up off the rebound. We knew that we were going to eventually call her name. It's Mia Camp making it 4-0 Pacelli.
You know, only 4 more to go to match last time I was out here watching. Yeah. So I was at Pacelli watching. But yeah, expected her to get 1. Got to keep the season averages up.
This Pacelli team, I'm telling you, I mean, I feel like this team, they feel like they can win a championship. I mean, they've played a tough schedule. Looking at the records between Brookstone and Pacelli, you see Brookstone is 6-2. And then Pacelli, I mean, they're 4-1. But you look at some of the teams they played, and that's off the mark. Another shot on goal by Brookstone, just could not get it, and that looks like it was tipped by the Pacelli keeper we might have a corner kick coming up for Brookstone, and that's exactly what's going to happen. Here's the thing. The Pacelli, they've had to play Northgate, a 5A school in Georgia, Auburn, a 7A school in Alabama, Parkview, a 6A school, East Coweta, a 6A school. And they lost to Stars Mill and Pike County. That's in the box. Header. Pacelli digs it out of there. Throw in coming up for Brookstone.
And you mentioned on the last broadcast that they were going to go through a gauntlet.
Yeah, but they lost to Stars Mill 5-1, and they lost to Pike County. Well, it looks like on penalty kicks. They lost in, says 2-2, but they're counting that as a loss. There's a throw in. Header in the back of the net. That's going to be a goal for Brookstone. And an incredible goal off the throw in and in the header. Taylor Zidwicki. That's how you do it to get back in this game.
You love to get on the board in general.
Yeah, it's now 4-1.
Take some momentum into the next game, too, if you can't make the comeback here.
And just a good play call to get it off the throw-in. Well, Pacelli's going to definitely try to take control with this possession, doing what they've been able to do all match.
And Brookstone's had a few opportunities, but it just came just so randomly. Just no rhythm, it felt like, to their offense.
Exactly. Zywicki passes it over to Anna Page Miller. Trying to get something. Trying to just change it up. Just the fact that Pacelli has been the aggressor. You're on the throw-in. Looks like we got some. Here's Mia Camp. Here comes Camp on the breakaway. Oh, what a pass, but that's going to be offsides. Callista Williams. Offsides on that play.
That's a rare offsides for Pacelli.
Yeah, it really was. We're going to get a free kick coming up for Brookstone. Deflected. Zywicki with it. Oh, Camp almost picked her pocket. Camp was a little sneaky right there trying to get the steal from Taylor Zywicki.
And you'll see some of these attackers and midfielders for Pacelli get active on the defensive end, too.
And that
instant offense. And
I had to look at the replay. That goal was scored by Taylor Zidwicki on the throw-in. And that was incredible goal. I had a hard time seeing if it was 27 or 28, but I just wanted to make sure to give credit where credit's due. But hey, that's why we got replay. Zidwicki. There was really nobody there. And we actually got a new keeper for Pacelli. Leah Mora comes into the match, the senior. So they had one keeper in the first half, and they're going to have the other keeper.
Two-keeper system.
Two-keeper system, kind of like with the Mighty Ducks with Greg Goldberg and Julie the Cat Gaffney. Boy, that was a bad reference. Not even the right sport. Boy, Austin, I think that went over your head. That might have been before
I've seen the Florida Panthers with a two-goalie system a few years back, but.
Well, I was talking about the Disney movie, The Mighty Ducks.
Oh, yeah, I know now. Now you mentioned Disney. We're too locked in here on high school sports, Richard.
Oh, I know. I think, my point is that the two-goalie system is effective.
You've seen it work, you say?
Yeah, you have a fresh goalie in that second half. When you have two really good goalkeepers, using the two. Why not? Oh, here comes Pacelli. That is, I'm trying to see, that's Isabella Loomis checking into the game. There's Mia Camp. Gracefully, she's just got great touch, great speed. She wants to get on target on that goal, and she does in the back of the net. Mia Camp, her second goal of the game. It's 5-1 Pacelli.
Richard, I was kidding when I said 4 more to go for her to match her season high.
I tell you, I'm sure that Mia Camp probably heard the broadcast at halftime. They're like, man, Pacelli's got 3 goals. Mia Camp doesn't have any. And she's like, you know what? I'll show you. No, what a performance by Mia Camp. Obviously, she listens to the broadcast because
we appreciate anyone that listens.
Yeah.
Whenever you can, too, in the car, at work.
Oh, yeah.
At halftime, if you want.
Oh, I think Brookstone might have got away with a handball. I tell you what, I'm really looking forward to the boys' matchup between Brookstone and Pacelli. Brookstone, really the up-and-coming team on the block. They got so much confidence after that penalty kick win over Calvary. Didn't even make the playoffs last year, Austin. This team led by their striker, E.J. Surraw, who's one of the top players in our area, taking on the defending GIAA champions, the Pacelli Vikings, who've won, 2 of the last 3? Yeah, it's been very interesting the last couple of years. And I tell you, the more soccer matches I see, I'm starting to recognize those soccer referees. I'm like, they always wear the bright yellow soccer referee jersey.
Can't miss them.
Yeah, you can't miss them. But some of them are familiar faces. They probably, they ref some of the, CYSC and Concord Fire South club games, too. And there's Enriquez, right to Hargrove. Boy, I tell you, Hargrove's had her work cut out for her tonight. 5-1 is your score. We have about to enter the 60th minute of the match here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. It's Richard Holders, it's Austin Hicks, live here from Max Strong Stadium. Good defense there by Brookstone. Trying to get it out. It's Ruth Bickerstaff. Zywicki trying to play on ball on defense. And that upper 90 goes out of play, and a goal kick coming up for Pacelli. So let's talk a little bit about last year's team, Pacelli. Obviously, we called several games on Georgia Alabama Sports, several playoff games last year. They went 16-2-1. My goodness. And their leading scorer was Izzy Ramos. And, they had Addie Christensen, but Gabriela Enriquez. So Mia Camp wasn't their leading goal scorer last year. It was Izzy Ramos, who's kind of taken a lesser role as Burnett. She is more of a passer and just gets her teammates involved. She's not too worried about goal scoring. And that's really what it's all about. It's a team effort. She had 21 goals last year. But really, it's been Mia Camp who has just been incredible this year. I mean, last year they were beating teams out of their classification. They really were dominating last year. Beat Brookstone in double overtime at Stratford Academy on May the 27th. And we were there when they beat First Presbyterian Day and Bullock Academy. We did both. We actually did the last 3 regular season soccer matches for Pacelli on Georgia Alabama Sports Live, including that 7-2 victory over Brookstone at Dymel Field. I was actually there for that. But it's just something about a rivalry game, Austin. It's just does not matter the sport.
Oh, yeah. At Columbus High with Northside, no matter what we were playing in.
I thought you were going to say Jordan.
No.
The oldest rivalry in Columbus?
No.
What about Hardaway? Isn't Hardaway a rivalry?
Oh, yeah.
By the way, Midtown Showdown Baseball Edition happening right now. Columbus and Hardaway.
Oh, yeah, Hardaway, that was our biggest rival at times with Northside, but when Hardaway had some better talent over there, at least in baseball.
Yeah, they've had some talent at baseball. Coach Anthony doing a fantastic job. You know, Hardaway making the playoffs the last couple of years. Yeah, but this Pacelli soccer team, I think that they are good, just as good as that team last year. I know 4-4-1. It does not tell the entire story of the type of team. But right now, they are ranked 5th in the GIAA. Brookstone's ranked 6th. Could this be the statement win for Pacelli? And if you look in front of them, Strong Rock is at number 4. Stratford, number 1. The Keens Academy, 2. FPD, 3. Strong Rock, 4. Pacelli's trying to make a statement here against the number 6 team in the GIAA. And we got a whistle. Also, tonight, Calvary taking on LaGrange. And we don't have a score update for that one because we are not calling that, but we are calling Harris County and Griffin. Trying to look at some score updates. And that in the back of the net. That's another goal. And I'm trying to get the number. That's not, who is that? Is that Mia Camp? Is that a hat trick for Mia Camp? I'm looking, no, that was Callista Williams. Callista Williams, her second goal of the game. It's hard to tell. I think Mia Camp might have gotten an assist, but it is 6-1. This has just been a complete match for Pacelli tonight.
Brookstone's been trying to hang around all game, but Pacelli just finally.
Too much Pacelli. They have really put on a statement here at Brookstone. But I think these two teams are going to meet in the playoffs. I really do, because Brookstone is very talented as well.
I think Brookstone would want that the most.
Just
get a rematch after this one.
To get a rematch, absolutely. Throwing this one in is going to be Charlotte Adams.
Because I bet they feel if they got one goal early on to get some of the momentum, maybe some of the nervousness out early.
Maybe things change. Yeah. Things will change. You just gotta hope for the best. Well, let's go ahead and take a look at the upcoming schedule for both teams. We know we're going to get Pacelli a couple more times on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Well, they will actually take on McIntosh this Thursday. We will have that game for you at Dimel Field. Taking on Westfield School on April the 9th. Maybe Middle Georgia Sports Live might be a live stream in that. And then they're going to be home to Calvary on the 14th. But they will be hosting Brookstone on May the 1st at Dimel Field. So we will get a rematch at Pacelli-Brookstone in the regular season.
Like to see that.
Here's Mia Camp. Camp trying to go for the hat trick. Camp, a dangerous scorer. Zewicki, good defense. But Camp is just all over the field. Trying to get it to Burnett. I know Brookstone would just love to just try to get it out of here because they're trying to push it up the field. Good play there by Hildebrandt. Burnett right at Brookstone. Racing to it. Zedwicki. Paige Miller out of bounds. Throw-in coming up for Pacelli. We are at the 66th minute of the match.
And it's still some valuable time for Brookstone to just figure some things out here.
Still.
Almost treating it like practice time. Even though
Still
you are,
time to just
maybe
just work on just trying to get some goals. I mean, 6-1. I mean, it's really been Pacelli's night. Off the throw-in, Zwicky, last time she had a throw-in like that, she had a header in the back of the net. They're trying to maybe do the same play. Oh, and that is just stolen by Izzy Ramos. Here comes Isabella Ramos, a 3-on-2. Over Enriquez, deflected, out of bounds. Corner kick coming up for Pacelli. So Brookstone's upcoming schedule on April the 7th, they will be taking on Glenwood. I think we might have that game. Home to Westfield School, take it on Central on April 16th. How about that? The game I'm really looking forward to is April the 27th at Smith Station. Shot, Burnett, upper 90. That would have been 3 points because that was right through the uprights of the goalpost for football.
You see that a lot of these multi-purpose fields. Saw it at Calvary as well.
Oh, yeah. It's always fun to see when they're kicking it and it goes right through the uprights. I mean, yes, on a soccer field, those goalposts are not supposed to be there. But obviously they use this for football, too.
And we don't slow down here in Columbus with our sports. It goes from one season to the next.
One season to the next. You are absolutely right, Austin. All right to Enriquez. Oh, and she lost it. It was a good steal by Andy Addison.
And I don't know if the football coach would be too happy if he saw those field goal posts gone.
No, of course, because you got spring practice coming up for
oh yeah,
Coach Ian Headley and the Brookstone Cougars as they try to get back to the state championship. We got some big time players coming back. That's going to be a free kick coming up for Pacelli.
I'm sure the soccer team's got a few kickers on the team as well.
Jimmy Hunter.
Team. Oh, yeah.
Jimmy Hunter is the kicker for the football team.
I believe he's the captain of the soccer team.
He is the captain of the soccer team, yeah.
Yeah, I saw him last week.
By the way, Glenwood beat Hueytown today in a spring break tournament to push their record to 15-5. That sails out of bounds and a goal kick. Shaw beat Carver today 11-1. And that's actually a double header, so game 2 is actually going on right now. And those are some of the baseball scores. Trying to cross, middle of the box, nobody there. Chasing it down is Enriquez. Back out, Hilton, dribbles. Kick it back over to Hildebrandt. Hildebrandt with a touch. Enriquez trying to play the ball. Enriquez over to Mia Camp. Can Mia Camp get that hat trick? Middle of the field, Camp off the rebound. Good touch, splitting the defenders. Brookstone right there to kick it out and a throw-in coming up for Pacelli. Georgia Alabama Sports Live, like the Facebook page, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Got a couple of matches going on today, including Harris County and Griffin soccer. We also have Pacelli Westfield School baseball. And we got a whistle, free kick for Brookstone coming up as we are now in the 71st minute of the match.
And you know, Richard, your friends at school don't know what the score was or how much time was left. You just tell them you scored a goal. So a lot of these players may be looking to add to their totals in the season. Can't blame them.
You're absolutely right on that one. Throw in coming up for Brookstone. Zywicki, header. Controls it on the touch. That's a shot on goal. Right at the keeper. Punts that one away. Let's see if Brookstone has another second set of wind. By the way, score update, top of the 7th inning. Pacelli leading Westfield in baseball. So Pacelli trying to get a big region win. Oh, got a takedown right there.
Been a physical game. Thankfully, no injuries so far.
So far, yeah. By the way, up in the count, upper 90. Harris County ended up defeating Griffin today 10-0. There's a dominant performance. The boys matchup coming up next here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. As the boys here just awaiting to take the field. They're done practicing. They decided, you know what? We've been shooting at that goal for a while now.
It's not going to move.
Yeah, that goal's not going to move. You know, I could just take shots at this goal like constantly. You know, that's what those practice goals are there for, but they're ready to take this field. There's a throw in. Enriquez on the header. Yeah, Zywicki and Hilton with a little bit of collision. That's going to be a legal throw. They're calling that a legal throw. Clock continues to run here. And throwing this one in is going to be number 15, Charlotte Adams. Zywicki has got the one goal today for Brookstone. Adams kicks in the middle of the field. Header by Pacelli. Callista Williams, and Brookstone was able to get in a takedown, and not sure who that foul is going to be called on. Well, it looks like it will be a free kick, so probably the foul's on Pacelli. Free kick coming up for Brookstone. And taking this free kick is going to be Ruth Bickerstaff or Charlotte Adams. Usually they do that old trickery. It's like you got two players lined up, and one of them fakes to take it, and then the other one decides to take it. Header. Oh, almost a header by Zywicki. I tell you, that was a very good drawn-up play. Charlotte Adams with a kick in the box. Taylor Zywicki almost got the header in the back of the net.
Maybe something to take into your next matchup, especially against Pacelli.
Yeah, just practice that. Yeah, May 1st, the rematch. Brookstone Pacelli.
Hey, you get one of those in the first half, maybe the momentum shifts.
Yeah, no question about it. We are at the 75th minute of the match. And, man, don't forget, we will be naming an Alex Quinney All-State Good Hands Player of the Game.
A little more difficult this time, I think, than the last Pacelli game we did.
Well, let's see. We have a player with 2 goals. The header. Kicking it out. Bickerstaff going to take it. Still in the box. Well played ball there by Pacelli. Back out to Callista Williams. Williams has got one of the goals. And that is Out of bounds, goal kick. Goal kick coming up. Hargrove going to take it. 77th minute. I'm looking at the clock right there. I tell you what, Austin, pretty decent crowd for a soccer match, but it's Brookstone Pacelli.
Oh, yeah.
Now, this is what we expected.
I'm sure it'll fill up even more for the boys being a later game, especially.
Well, I tell you what, Brookstone is playing Pacelli in a tennis match. I'm sure that once that tennis match is over, you'll get some fans. They're going to be heading this way to Max Strong Stadium.
Look like some baseball practice, too. You never know. Some parents may file in over there for a minute.
There we go. Brookstone with the ball. Of course, we are at Max Strong Stadium, named by the long-time fullback for the Seattle Seahawks. I mean, it seems like he was playing fullback for the Seahawks forever. And went to that Super Bowl in 2005 where they lost to the Pittsburgh Steelers. That's neither here nor there. I thought they were the better team. But you talk about a class act, one of Brookstone's finest. And that's the stadium's named after him. He would go on to play at Georgia. I know Scott Miller talks about how when Brookstone was taking on Lincoln County in the state championship, that Garrison Hurst was the other running back at Lincoln County. They would go on to both play at Georgia. We appreciate Scott Miller. He is actually the voice of the Brookstone Cougars.
Oh, yeah. I've gotten a chance to work with Scott
got
a lot
a chance
at CSU
to know
as well.
How cool was it when they did Brookstone football when Scott Miller and Mike Peacock were on the call? That was awesome because you've worked for CSU too, so you were working the camera. They'd be calling all those Columbus State games too.
2 professionals, but 2 goofballs as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
With all due respect.
Yeah, they're having fun out there.
Oh yeah, Scott would always cut some jokes. Mike as well, in between broadcasts.
I tell you what, I mean, we appreciate your talent here, Austin. Obviously, coming from Columbus State, you talk about like right now the baseball team and softball team having fantastic years. You worked the camera for basketball. Did you ever work the camera for baseball and softball?
No, I came out to a lot of the baseball games and softball games, but really just basketball.
Well, yeah, we definitely appreciate it. And I remember when you were when you were the camera guy over there. And then, of course, you worked for the Columbus Cleanstones. Huh? Yeah,
yep.
Can't wait for that season to start.
Oh, yeah, April 3rd.
April 3rd. I know you're chomping at the bit. You can't wait to get out there.
I just love sports, man. I like being out at the field, at the ball field.
Yeah, no question about it. Here we go. Yeah, less than a minute to go in this match. Pacelli's going to go to 5-4-1. Brookstone's going to fall to 6-3. And I'm sure that the new GIAA rankings will probably shape up. Here's Mia Camp. Can she get a goal right at the buzzer?
I wouldn't doubt
Camp looking to cross. Oh, she was hoping for that. 4-3. That should do it. Pacelli, dominant win over Brookstone, 6-1. And the Alex Quinney All-State Good Hands Player of the Game is going to be Gabby Enriquez. She had 2 of those 6 goals. What a fantastic performance and a great win by Pacelli.
They dominated last time. We were out here watching them, but now being Brookstone, great win for them. And after that gauntlet of a schedule, I think they're battle-tested.
Big win, and I think that they are peaking right at the right time. Hey, don't forget, in about 15 minutes, we've got Brookstone Pacelli Boys Edition coming your way here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this.
Alabama Sports Live wants to say thank you to Zaxby's for their continued partnership with us for over the last couple of years since we started this. Your partnership has meant the world for us to give you premier coverage for all the local sporting events around the Chattahoochee Valley area. And specifically, I want to thank Judson Humphreys, my good friend, and the Phoenix City location, being with us from the very beginning, man.
Absolutely. Well, we just appreciate what y'all do in the community for these student athletes, and we just want to be a part of it.
Whether it's tailgating, parties, or you just want a quick bite to eat, come to the Phoenix City Zaxby's location and tell them Georgia Alabama Sports Live and Thrift sent you. Thank you again to Judson Humphreys and Zaxby's for our continued partnership on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Everybody, this is DJ Jones with the Sports Visions Morning Show for the best in local, regional, and national sports news. Weekdays from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m.
You can find the Sports Visions Morning Show on Facebook, YouTube. Also, you can listen to us on Apple and Spotify by typing in the Sports Visions Morning Show, and download the Sports Visions radio app right now in your app store today.
Sports Vision 92.1. We are your hometown sports guys.
Everyone, Thrift Behringer here, and I am with Terry Johnson and Terry Johnson Agency, one of the first sponsors I ever had when I started this endeavor over 4 years ago when I was doing it off my phone. I want to say thank you so much for believing in our vision of being able to serve the community, shine a light on all these athletes, all these programs. And Terry Johnson Agency, they've been serving the community for over 40 years. Home, auto, life, church. Terry Johnson's been helping my family and me specifically. He's my insurance agent. I want to say thank you so much for your support.
Thank you, Thrift, and I appreciate the opportunity that you gave me 4 years ago to come on board and to be an initial sponsor with you. And it's just been a good association with you and a pleasure to work with you, and look forward to a long association even further down the road.
No doubt about it. Again, serving the community for many years. You need a quote today, give them a call. Jeremy Crosby, his daughter Brooke, and of course, Mr. Terry. They're gonna make you feel at home. They're gonna take care of you. He's my insurance agent. It's Terry Johnson Agency, big supporter of Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Houlihan serves fresh, handcrafted dishes made just the way you like them. Juicy burgers, sizzling steaks, crisp salads, and shareable appetizers set the table for every appetite. Relax with friends, celebrate special moments, or enjoy a casual night out. Houlihan's delivers great food, great drinks, and great times, with 2 locations in Columbus, downtown at the Marriott Hotel and on Sidney Simons Boulevard at the Doubletree Hotel.
At Planet Fitness, there's strength in numbers. The number of different workouts to do.
1, 2, 3. Woo!
Different clubs to do it in. Friends to do it with.
Looking good, everybody.
Yeah, we are.
And the number of ways to recover from it all.
You got this, come on.
And it all adds up to one membership. The Planet Fitness Black Card. Access any location, bring a friend anytime, and recover in the Black Card spa.
One more, everybody.
We're all strong on this planet. Planet Fitness. Fitness clubs are open 24 hours. Save today when you join for just $1 down and work out whenever.
We're coming in early. Staying late. Kettlebells, crack of dawn.
I'm the first one in.
No, you're not. Before drop-off.
During lunch. Whatever works for you.
Save $28 or more when you join for just $1 down, $15 a month. Planet Fitness. We're all strong on this planet.
Find your nearest club and join today. Deal ends November 20th.
Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise. Our team knows your treatment plan, and we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and quality of care. Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. Excellence, always.
Everyone, Thrift Behringer here with Masterwall CEO C. Smithwick. They're one of our first sponsors. We didn't even know what sponsors were 4 years ago when I was doing this off my phone. Thank you so much, C, for your support of Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Oh, it's something that was needed for so long in the Valley, and me with my history of being a coach and all. Love the support. You do a great job with that. Even when you were doing it on your phone, it was great.
I appreciate it, man. And again, we wouldn't be able to cover the 50 different highest schools and all the different sports without Masterwall and different businesses like yourself. But you're also a coach and now a award-winning author. We have Believer, Bulldog, and Coach. You can get on Amazon right now. You were the winningest basketball coach in Calvary history. What was the mindset behind writing this book?
Well, it's, I kind of treated it as a ministry, and I treat our business as a ministry. Loved what I did as a coach, working with those young guys and trying to set an example and point them in the right direction, and kind of do the same thing with business. So, you got to build it with a lot of good people around you, the right support group, and once again, I call it a ministry because that's the way I see it.
You can get this award-winning book right now on Amazon, and it's going to tell the whole story of C. Smithwick from being an award-winning coach and a Hall of Famer and having the court named after him and then building this incredible business. I can't wait to dive into it, Coach.
Good. Hope you enjoy it. It's about never giving up. So that's what a coach needs to know. It's what an entrepreneur needs to know.
The name of it is Believer, Bulldog Coach, right now on Amazon. And thank you again to C. Smithwick and Maxwell for their support of Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Thanks for having me.
My name is Griff Gordy, and here at Gordy Eye Care, we have been serving the Bi-City community for 17 years. As a former state championship quarterback, I love the fact that I can watch local high school athletics from the comfort of my own home. So it was a no-brainer to support Georgia Alabama Sports Live and what they do for young athletes in our area.
And without business like yourself, Gordy Eye Care, none of our coverage would be possible to be able to cover these 16 different high schools, the local colleges, and professional teams. So we'd like to say thank you to you, Dr. Griff Gordy, and Gordy Eye Care for your support of Georgia Alabama Sports Live. And you can make an appointment today at Gordy Eye Care with the number 334-291-5125. Just keep supporting Gordy Eye Care and keep watching Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Glenn Smith Chevrolet. Let's kick off 2026 with a bang. We will not be undersold. Chevy Traverse with 3-row seating up to $7,250 off. The impressive Chevy Equinox up to $5,500 off. Enjoy no payments until springtime. At your lowest price guaranteed today. Smart people from all over the USA come to Glenn Smith Chevrolet. Get ready to smile. Looking for a powerful new Chevrolet or GMC truck and a great deal? Check them out side by side at Glenn Smith in Opelika. Take your choice of new Chevrolet and GMC 1500 trucks discounted up to $12,000 off. Chevy and GMC heavy-duty trucks discounted up to $7,000 off. People from all over the USA save at Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC in Opelika, Alabama. Get ready to smile.
Alabama Sports Live wants to say thank you to Zaxby's for their continued partnership with us for over the last couple of years since we started this. Your partnership has meant the world for us to give you premier coverage for all the local sporting events around the Chattahoochee Valley area. And specifically, I want to thank Judson Humphreys, my good friend, and the Phoenix City location, being with us from the very beginning, man.
Absolutely. Well, we just appreciate what y'all do in the community for these student athletes, and we just want to be a part of it.
Whether it's tailgating,
parties, or you just want a quick bite to eat, come to the Phoenix City Zaxby's location and tell them Georgia Alabama Sports Live and Thrift sent you. Thank you again to Judson Humphreys and Zaxby's for our continued partnership on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Everybody, this is DJ Jones with the Sports Visions Morning Show for the best in local, regional, and national sports news. Weekdays from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m.
You can find the Sports Visions Morning Show on Facebook, YouTube. Also, you can listen to us on Apple and Spotify by typing in the Sports Visions Morning Show, and download the Sports Visions radio app right now in your app store today.
Sports Vision 92.1. We are your hometown sports guys.
Everyone, Thrift Behringer here, and I am with Terry Johnson and Terry Johnson Agency, one of the first sponsors I ever had when I started this endeavor over 4 years ago when I was doing it off my phone. I want to say thank you so much for believing in our vision of being able to serve the community, shine a light on all these athletes, all these programs. And Terry Johnson Agency, they've been serving the community for over 40 years. Home, auto, life, church. Terry Johnson's been helping my family and me specifically. He's my insurance agent. I want to say thank you so much for your support.
Thank you, Thrift, and I appreciate the opportunity that you gave me 4 years ago to come on board and to be an initial sponsor with you. And it's just been a good association with you and a pleasure to work with you, and look forward to a long association even further down the road.
No doubt about it. Again, serving the community for many years. You need a quote today, give them a call. Jeremy Crosby, his daughter Brooke, and of course, Mr. Terry. They're going to make you feel at home. They're going to take care of you. He's my insurance agent. It's Terry Johnson Agency, big supporter of Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Yeah.
And now your starting lineups. As you need to call, please come to the middle of the field. Brazilian Pacelli, number 1.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Max Strong Stadium here on the campus of Brookstone. It's the NAI G2 Brookstone Game of the Week here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. It's Richard Holderidge. It's Austin Hicks. We've got Brookstone Pacelli boys soccer coming your way. We just saw the Pacelli girls get a very big, convincing 6-1 win over Brookstone in the rematch of the GIAA Championship. Now we've got the defending GIAA champion Pacelli Vikings, led by their coach, Coach Goja, taking on Brookstone, who has one of the top players in our area, and they have a lot of confidence with that win over the number 1 team in the GIAA in Calvary on penalty kicks last Thursday.
Yeah, that was a great game. You know, they were down 2-0, very resilient. You know, the whole game, you knew they were in it, but then E.J. Surov, I mean, just went ahead and just showed how good he was. 2 goals himself, almost a game winner, and ended up winning PKs.
Yeah, Pacelli comes in with a 3-3-1 record. They are 1-0 in region play. That region win did come against Strong Rock. They did defeat Stars Mill their last game, but they have an opportunity here to try to get a big win. If you look in the standings right now, Brookstone coming in with a 5-1-1 record. They are 1-1 in region play, as they were able to get a win over Calvary. In fact, they have beaten Calvary and they lost to Calvary. So that's where they stand. 5-1-1 and 1-1 in region play. And like you mentioned, Brookstone, led by their striker, E.J. Surraw, who, he leads the team with 12 goals. You also got Traeger Young, and you got Ethan Surraw, who is the younger brother of E.J., and those are going to be the players to watch out for. But, yeah, it starts with E.J. Surraw. National anthem coming up, then we'll have the start of the kickoff. All right, it is time to play a little soccer here on the pitch. We're moments away from kickoff between Brookstone and Pacelli. Do we need to say any more, Austin?
No, I think we got two great teams here, but I will say this home crowd, they're going to see Brookstone have a little bit of a better showing here, I would say.
No question about it. Brookstone has all the confidence in the world to knock off the defending GIAA champions here tonight. And they're going to have a big game from E.J. Surraw. He is their striker who has poked fear into Pacelli defenders.
I think I called him a Harlem Globetrotter last week. He went through 3 or 4 defenders on a few plays.
Now look, and we're going to see him this summer at Columbus United. I mean, I know Columbus United has a former Pacelli player, Nick Getrich, coming back. So, a lot of great players have come through Pacelli and Brookstone. You talk about Braden Wood, who played for the Columbus Rapids. Of course, Nick Getrich, and then E.J. Surraw. Man, this guy, I tell you, you want to, like, box office, talk about a top soccer player that has just incredible skills with the ball. Kind of like what Calvary last year had Madrigal. He's now playing it like up in northeast Georgia, playing in college. I can't remember exactly where he's. Tallulah Falls College. Well, here we go. Pacelli's going to kick it off, and we'll get this one started. We are underway here at Max Strong Stadium, and yeah, they are thinking fast. E.J. Surraw already trying to steal the ball from Pacelli, trying to get that possession, see what happens. Brookstone coming in with a 5-1-1 record. Pacelli 3-3-1. And stolen by Brookstone. Some players to watch out for. When you talk about Ethan Surraw coming up with it. Cameron Vidali. Also in on the play, Ezra Horde, as they are, what a familiar name, led by their head coach. I got to get confirmation. Paxton Bush is listed as the head coach. How about that? The operations manager for Columbus United and the cousin of Thrift Behringer. But Elton Surraw also listed as the head coach. I got to find out who the head coach is. And this is on Max Preps. Yeah, we appreciate Paxton Bush and everything that he has done to, to help us out when it comes to getting us the tools and resources, especially with Columbus United FC this past summer. And shot. Oh, and that's keeper's ball. Coming up with it, Pacelli getting that. Elton Surraw is the head coach. Thank you. Elton Surraw. And Brookstone trying to come up with it. Ezra Horde trying to center it. Jimmy Hunter. Yeah, Jimmy Hunter also. Number 11. That's a player that, he's not going to be afraid to take a shot at the goal because, he's used to kicking with that goalpost right there, the kicker for the Brookstone football team.
Oh, yeah. Great defender as well.
Yeah, no question about it. He's definitely got a leg. And right now, Pacelli trying to get a shot on goal. Trying to see where that goal scoring capability is going to come from. It's going to come from Jude Arsenault. That's a player to also watch out for, as that's going to be a keeper save there by Brookstone. And that is, as I'm looking at, Reed Halter is the keeper for Brookstone. Throw in coming up for Pacelli.
And he made some clutch saves against Calvary. When they were tied 2-2, he saved about 3 goals to end regulation to force overtime.
And we're going to get another throw in. That's a common thread right now. And Halter, another keeper save. There's a header. And another header. Pacelli with the ball. Racing it down as Jude Arsenault. That's the player that you got to watch out for. There's E.J. Surraw. Back over. Looking at the roster. And not have a Sam Cudd, who wears number 9. That's another player to watch out for, a sophomore. Braun Copeland over there in the midfield. But the player to watch out for Brookstone, he's wearing a fluorescent green band on his right arm. It is E.J. Surraw. Back out to the Pacelli keeper. And that goes out of bounds. So one thing that we make mention of, obviously, this Pacelli team, the defending GIAA champions, who they were the number 1 seed last year. They upset Stratford Academy in the championship. That was a huge upset. Stratford was the defending champions coming in. Well, here comes Pacelli. Sam Cudd on the cross, and good play there.
Similar to the girls, they've been dominating the possession time so far.
Yeah, Ezra Horde gets that out, and we're going to have our first corner kick of the match. Scoreless so far in the 6th minute. As the temperature started coming down a little bit. Hopefully you got some people that are wearing a little light jacket, because it looks like it might get into the 60s later tonight. Although we're okay in the press box. We don't have to worry about the wind. That's into the box. Header, top of the arc. And a goal kick coming up for Brookstone. Let's talk a little bit about the head coach for Pacelli, Alex Goja, who has won multiple championships. Of course, Brookstone, or rather Pacelli, back in the 2023-2024 season, lost to Stratford Academy. And then that's right at the keeper. In 2023, they beat Tatnall. And I believe in 2022, they actually lost to Atlanta International. I think in 2022, they were in the GHSA. So they've won 2 out of the last 3 years. Not too shabby.
Yeah, not too shabby there. 2 out of the last 3.
Yeah, 2 out of the last 3. Yeah. Clears it out.
Brookstone on their heels so far this game.
Yeah. Sam Cudd.
Maybe some momentum here.
Yep. E.J. Surraw with a touch. And he turns it up the field. Oh, man, he is going to be a hard player to stop. Look at him just
change
going.
Direction is incredible.
Yeah, that pass. Oh, what a pass to Sam Weil, who also familiar face from the basketball team. And it looks like he was boxing out right there.
They say multi-sport athletes, they can use things from each sport to help them. Want as many tools in your tool belt as possible.
All right, we're going to get a free kick coming up for Brookstone. Jimmy Hunter. I thought Jimmy Hunter was going to take this kick. This looks about like a 40-yard field goal.
I was about to say, he should be pretty familiar from right here.
That would be a 40-yard field goal for Jimmy Hunter.
He's just got to keep it down.
No, but Ethan Surraw is going to take this, the younger brother of EJ.
He scored a goal against Calvary.
Yeah. I tell you what, I cannot wait to see EJ in Columbus United uniform, as that's going to be this summer. Here comes Surraw. Pacelli building the wall. Blocked. Surraw trying to get a touch on it. Trying to keep possession. Pacelli playing aggressive. They want to take the ball and go all the way down the field. Sam Cudd, the sophomore, gets a little bit of a tussle with Horde. Throw in coming up for Brookstone. Blocked. Oh, a spin move there by Sam Weil. Back out, Pacelli taking it. Trying to see who number 8 is on the roster. Yeah, sometimes you have some jersey swaps, even before the game. Goes out of play. And 10 minutes have already gone by in the soccer match. Still no score. But did you expect anything else? I mean, these two teams, very talented. They really play great defense. And that's what we are seeing so far as Henry Adams getting the touch. E.J. Surraw. Man, I tell you, Pacelli defenders are going to be marking him all night. And get it over to Weil. Sam Weil. Traeger Young on the touch. Nice header by the Pacelli defender. Weil with a touch. Back out to Surraw. Surraw, lob pass to Traeger Young. Yair Herrera Alvarez on defense, trying to get it out of play. Throw in coming up for Brookstone.
This might be Brookstone's best opportunity right here.
Yeah, no question about it. You look at these two teams, Pacelli 3-3-1, Brookstone 5-1-1. Taking a look at the GIAA standings, Pacelli's ranked 8th.
Ooh. Nice
and that
save.
Oh, off what, corner kick? Yeah. Great save. That is Cannon Arsenault in at the keeper.
Little quick offense, throwing it in there, getting inside the box.
Yeah, you look at your GIAA rankings. Mount to Sales is now the new number 1. Calvary drops to number 2 after getting upset by Brookstone last week. Cristo Rey at number 3. Stratford Academy at number 4. And then Brookstone at number 5. Pacelli all the way down at number 8. The defending GIAA champions. You know that they're gonna start getting going. I think that they just have played a tough schedule. That's why they're down there at number 8. But they're the defending GIAA champions. Is EJ
and they know
Surraw.
that.
Yeah, Surraw.
That's all that really matters going into the season.
Yeah, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
And how you view yourselves coming off a state championship. You got to be confident, no matter what you're ranked.
And I admit that Pacelli did lose some key players from last year's team. There's no question about it. That was a very special season last year as we were able to live stream a lot of their games. Coach Goja had a great team that went 11-5 last year. Of course, upset Stratford Academy in the championship. But they are led by Noah Bowers, Jack Fry. I mean, they had the senior leadership on that team that was able to get the job done. But really, Bridger Arsenault came on as a freshman last year. And, you know, he's returning as the leading goal scorer coming back this year. So that's a good sign to see a young player like Bridger Arsenault.
You know, it's tough losing a good senior class, but they are passing the torch to the next guys up. So,
yeah, no question. You got to race for it. Horde trying to get the touch. Good play, and then he gets it out to Henry Adams. Oh, 50-50 ball, and Pacelli won that one. Horde just going to kick it back to the keeper. Kicking it back to Reed Halter. Over on that far side. Oh, just a missed play. Still in bounds, then it goes out of bounds. Throw-in coming up for Brookstone. Let's see who's on that throw-in. Is that Cameron Vidali? Like number 4. Again, going to need binoculars. Jimmy Hunter's going to have this throw-in coming in. Back out. Weil, Hunter, looking to cross. Oh, yeah, definitely familiar territory for Jimmy Hunter. He lobbed that one. He's got great range. There's E.J. Surraw. You know, he's going to be doubled every night, every time he touches the ball.
And I like the idea by Jimmy Hunter trying to set his teammate up.
Yeah, there's no question about it. Jimmy Hunter's got a strong leg. But here comes Pacelli. Jude Arsenault. That's the player to watch out for. Jude Arsenault, that is going to be out of play. And we're going to have a goal kick coming up for Brookstone. Still scoreless here in the first half. This first half is brought to you by State Farm. Carroll Purdue, a proud supporter of Georgia Alabama Sports Live from the very beginning, and has served the Phoenix City community for over 16 years. We're live here at Max Strong Stadium. It's Pacelli Brookstone Soccer on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Oh, here's E.J. Surraw. Surraw might have been a little too much on that, and Cannon Arsenault comes up with it. Herrera Alvarez.
Yeah, I think Pacelli's defense may have circled E.J. Surraw for this game.
Yeah, Andrew Bowers. I'm wondering if he's the younger brother of Noah Bowers, who is the leading scorer from last year's team. Probably so. I usually get a parent or two that comments on the YouTube and the Facebook about that.
We love those comments.
Yeah, you keep those comments coming. Well, the reason why I don't assume that that's a brother is because when I was calling Russell County with Mackenzie Word and Janiah Word, they're actually cousins. There's Jimmy Hunter. Oh, no, that's not Jimmy Hunter. That is Horde. Ezra Horde, a senior. Adams. Back out. Number 14, Ethan Surraw. Over to Traeger Young. Now Cudd looking to cross. Header by Vidali. Racing to it. Staying with it. Good play there. And now E.J. Surraw's got space. Splits the defenders, gets taken down. That's got to be a foul.
I was going to say, Richard, that's where he cooks those quick, explosive moments where he uses that change of direction, acceleration.
Yeah, not warranted for a yellow card because that wasn't intentional. Just, you got a fast player. You got contact, so got tripped up. And Jimmy Hunter, I know I could make the field goal jokes. I mean, that was Jimmy Hunter right at the keeper.
I mean, it's not a joke if he's going for it.
This is what he's known for.
Just set your sights a little lower.
Seriously, when he lines up, he's used to kicking 50-yard field goals from that area.
With some large players running at him, too.
Yeah. And here's the thing is, I know Jimmy Hunter's a kicker, but he looks like he's a football player. I mean, and he's not afraid to get a little bit of contact, too.
Oh, yeah, no disrespect to soccer players.
No, not at all.
They're running at you. It's not as scary, I think, for him.
No, but the thing is, Jimmy Hunter, I believe on the kickoffs, he's still tackling players.
I wouldn't put it past him. The way he's running through the field.
Yeah, here's Horde looking to cross. Great crowd tonight here from – we got Brookstone and Pacelli fans. And this rivalry, it doesn't matter what the sport. I mean, they play, high competitive in football, volleyball. They've met in postseason.
And I'm sure you have some parents still talking smack amongst each other.
Yeah. We have yet to see them play in the playoffs in baseball. I want to see that, definitely. They might be able to do that this year. But they just had a tennis match earlier today. There's the corner in the box, right at the keeper, Arsenault with the save. That was Sam Weil.
What a throw there.
Yeah, and now we got a little bit of a counterattack here for the Vikings. Stopping on a dime and sets it up. Upper 90 wide of the target, and it's going to be a goal kick.
He was trying to put a little exclamation point to start this game off with the scoring, pulling up from way back.
Yeah. Here's taking a look at the stats this year. Connor Whiteman has got 6 goals. Sam Cudd with 4. Jude Arsenault with 2. So we've had a little bit of balanced scoring. It's a different team than the Pacelli team last year. But Coach Goja does a fantastic job. Coach Sura doing a fantastic job for Brookstone. They know a thing or two about soccer. He lobs it over, racing to it, trying to get there was Jude Arsenault. Yeah, we have yet to see, and I don't know if he's on the field, leading goal scorer Connor Whiteman. I have yet to see number 11. So I'm not sure if he is out there. But we'll keep an eye on him. Here comes a throw-in coming up for Pacelli. And that is Jude Arsenault, the senior. Little header, trying to keep the touch. Good play there by Francis Oswai Antoni. Hunter, good touch. Passes it right into Michael Sturlaw. Arsenault with the save.
These teams are really going back and forth here, Richard, early on.
Yeah, no question. 20th minute of the match. We're at the halfway point of the first half. Still no score. Stolen by Traeger Young. Here's E.J. Sura. Back over to Osi Antwi. I believe he's got the same number as trying to make sure I got that. His number 7 is Francis Antwi. Yeah, that's who it is. Francis Antwi. That was a header. Back over, Arsenault. Adams with it, near side. Picking it up is Traeger Young. Passes it. Antwi trying to get there. Can't leave him open in space. He'll make you pay. Pacelli going to switch it up. Oh, what a big collision. No foul call. Just two players just going after the ball. Yeah, I like how the refs are just letting them play on. It was not egregious. They were just going after the ball, and it didn't really affect the play at all. Traeger Young, back over to Adams. Adams passes to Antwi. Antwi trying to keep it. He's able to get it. Antwi passes to E.J. Sura. Here comes Sura, back over to Antwi. Great touch, Antwi. Jimmy Hunter.
Some good unselfish play there by Brookstone.
Yeah, Cameron Vidali. Open space. Weil. Back over. Shot. Upper 90. Just off the mark by Traeger Young. And a goal kick coming up for Pacelli. Probably the best opportunity of the night for Brookstone.
And I really like that possession by Brookstone.
Yeah, try to get on the scoreboard. Well, it was just the simple touches from Antwi and E.J. Sura. They were just playing keep away, back and forth, trying to get open in space. And we got a whistle. Stuart Wolf, another player to watch out for Brookstone. Brookstone comes in with a 5-1-1 record. Pacelli coming in with a 3-3-1 record. It's a lob kick and a header played by David Salvadora. And out of play. We'll have another throw-in coming up. It's Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Like the Facebook page. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. We are live here at Max Strong Stadium. Richard Holdridge and Austin Hicks. How about that play? Right in the goalie's box. That's going to be a goal kick.
Thought I saw some worry in Pacelli's eyes there.
Yeah, but Pacelli was a little worried. But they were able to get it out. Well, I tell you, this Brookstone team, much different team than the one last year. Last year, Brookstone ended up missing the playoffs. They went 4-9. They had a tough season last year. And they actually, I was there. We were there at that game. April 22nd at Dimel Field where that game went to penalty kicks, and Pacelli ended up winning. Brookstone played their hearts out in that game. I mean, they were a team that they had some pretty big wins last year, but just finishing 4-9. And now they've already matched their win total from last year with 5 wins so far. So I know the goal for Brookstone is to get to the playoffs. And not just get to the playoffs, but try to advance.
Survive and advance.
There you
That's what
go.
We're seeing March Madness here.
I love it. Yeah, we got March Madness going on. That's why. That's a great. Surratt over to Adams. Adams looking across. They're going to get him for offsides. Or no, they're going to call that a foul. I thought he was offsides. It's a little too much contact there.
Hey, if you're missing March Madness, you got Georgia Alabama Sports Live here to get you through until Thursday.
Yeah, we got the madness here. Where else are you going to get this local sports coverage? And we are crazy. We have done like 6 games in one day. Today's schedule wasn't too bad. 4 games, including a game earlier this afternoon between CVCC and Central Alabama. Adams with a header. Ooh, there's a nice header by Connor Whiteman. So there is Connor Whiteman, the leading goal scorer for Pacelli. I was wondering where he was at. Whiteman looking across. Over to Arsenault. Arsenault changes direction, splits the defenders. Arsenault in the box, taken away by Brookstone. Here comes Jimmy Hunter. Hunter, that's a foot race. Foot race to the ball, out of bounds, and a throw in for Brookstone. Hunter's going to take this throw in. He's just waiting for his teammates to position themselves. Traeger Young. Back out. Oh, what a pass. Weil over to Adams. To Surratt. Surratt looking to turn up the field, being guarded by Andrew Bowers. Shot just off the mark by Jimmy Hunter. Hunter with a laser.
If I could kick the ball like that, I'd do the same thing. Just letting it fly from wherever.
You talk about, what's the comparison in hockey? Fulton Reed or Happy Gilmore with a power shot like that.
Another movie reference in there.
I love the reference. Yeah, but it's the wrong sport. I'm comparing soccer with hockey. But Arsenault with the goal kick and a throw-in coming up for Brookstone. Hunter with the throw-in.
Yeah, the guy a lot of the kids love right now is Yamin Yamal for Barcelona. He'll shoot it from anywhere.
Yep. That goes out of bounds, off Pacelli, and we're going to get a corner kick coming up for Brookstone. And taking this corner was Traeger Young. Young, it's in the box. Header. They get it out. And Pacelli takes it. Whiteman. Oh, what a bicycle kick by Connor Whiteman. Surratt right there tracking it down. Pacelli had an opportunity. Whiteman with a bicycle kick. Whatever you could do to try to make it happen.
Love that possession, Pacelli. Just trying their best to not only get on Sports Center, but also try to get
He's trying to become the Houlihan highlight of the week. Look, a bicycle kick goal would definitely be a candidate.
Have my vote.
Yeah, Hunter.
Send that in.
Sends it into the box, out of bounds. Throw-in coming up. Brookstone on this side of the field. Going to take this throw-in. And Jimmy Hunter. Taking it, putting it in the box. He's got to be careful. Antwi. Surratt, header, back over to Hunter. Well, Hunter thinks about teeing it off. He's going to try to go for the cross, and that he ends up losing it out of bounds, and a throw-in coming up for Pacelli. Sam Cudd. Connor Whiteman. Here comes Arsenault. Arsenault and Suraw battling for it. Arsenault with the touch. Suraw trying to get rid of it. And smartly, Arsenault kicks it out of bounds. So it looked like he would have lost it there. But Elton Suraw, or Ethan Suraw. Man, Elton Suraw is actually the coach for Brookstone. Here's E.J. Suraw. Bowers. Over to that back line. Pacelli just trying to play solid defense. Still scoreless. Hard to believe this has been a defensive struggle. There's Arsenault right at the keeper. Good job there by Reed Halter.
Making that look easy. That ball was smoked.
29th minute of the match. Here comes Antwi. 50-50 ball right to Arsenault.
I think he'd like to have that back. So here he comes again.
Here we come. The last time these two teams played, I mean, it was a pretty close competition as it went to penalty kicks. And really, Brookstone showed me something last year. When that game went to penalty kicks, they weren't making the playoffs. They were 4-9 on the season. And that's where I knew the name E.J. Suraw. I knew, wow, this guy's going to be a star. I mean, he was obviously their leading goal scorer last year. But the thing is, he's got great teammates around him. I think that's why Brookstone is where they are right now with a 5-1-1 record. Don't forget, these two teams, they're going to face off again. Dimel Field on May the 1st. But Brookstone's got a lot of great opponents, including Glenwood. That's their next game on April the 7th. Then they will take on Northside, Central, Smith Station. Man, what a schedule. Adams over to Weil. Weil. Good touch on that pass. Antwi ends up taking it away. Here comes Brookstone. Antwi looking to cross. Chasing it down. E.J. Suraw. He's got open space. Suraw trying to take his man one-on-one. E.J. Suraw still with it. Keeps it in bounds. Looking across. And we have an opportunity. And Pacelli, great defense in the box. Traeger Young with it. Cole Butera. Outstanding midfielder for Pacelli. Cudd. Butera back over to Cudd. Cudd. Oh, what a pass. Arsenault, but it's taken away by Suraw. Back out. Adams near side. Dribbles. Good job there by Suraw to keep it in bounds. EJ back to his younger brother. How many times have they passed the soccer ball in the backyard together?
They could probably do it with their eyes closed.
Oh, my
Or
goodness.
asleep, I guess.
Let me tell you, it is just a blessing having a sibling on a team with you. Because really, you guys know each other. You guys know your strengths and your weaknesses, and
I'm
you're
sure
constantly
it has its moments,
practicing.
especially for the younger brother.
Yeah. He wants to show that he belongs, and he's held his own. I mean, as far as being one of Brookstone's top players.
I can remember being a freshman. My brother was a senior at Columbus High, and that's an everyday thing at practice.
Oh, yeah. All right, looks like we're going to have a throw-in coming up for Pacelli. But, by the way, they did stop the clock. They actually do that in high school soccer. But here we go. Sam Weil with it. Got open space. Adams was wide open. He could have dropped it to that back line. But here comes Jude Arsenault. Oh, what a curl and bend. Stopping on a dime. Weil takes it away. Suraw. Oh, look at that touch. And Suraw gets ran down. Barrett Christensen just takes Suraw out. I think that was incidental contact, but I think that Suraw is actually a tough player. He gets up, but I don't know. That was just incidental contact. That's not warranted for a yellow card. Well, man, every time I call soccer games, I see a pretty physical hit. I'm thinking, ooh, that could possibly be our first yellow card. Nobody wants to get a yellow card, Austin.
Especially today.
No.
Some physical play in the girls' game as well.
Yeah. Because if you get a yellow card, you're one step away from getting a red card and being suspended for the next game. Nobody wants that. Not in high school soccer. But, you know, with a rivalry game like this, I expect physical play, as that's a takedown. Again, incidental contact. Is that Anderson Shockley? Or no, that is Braden Surraw. And Antwi was offsides. I tell you what, the Surraw siblings, there are 3 Surraw siblings, and their coach is their dad.
Oh, yeah, family affair.
Yeah, I believe that is number 8, Braden Surraw, who is a freshman. So here's what we got. We've got the older brother, E.J. Surraw, who is a senior. Ethan Surraw is a junior. So Braden Surraw is a freshman. No, at the high school level, have you ever seen 3 siblings on the varsity team
Not
altogether?
off the top of my head. Definitely brothers, but 3, that's
3
something.
siblings on the varsity. That is something to see. I've seen a set of brothers. I've seen a set of sisters.
I've seen 2 brothers and a sister on the softball team, but never all 3.
Yeah. Oh, that's stolen. And now Pacelli with a little bit of momentum. I think I would have waited on that one. But here comes Connor Whiteman. Whiteman blocked. Handball coming up. That's going to be a free kick. That's going to be a handball on Brookstone.
We had a handball last week on Brookstone.
And you don't want that handball right at the penalty box, because this is going to be an easy free kick for Pacelli. Well, I'm not going to say easy, because you got Brookstone. They're going to build their wall. But Pacelli's going to come out and try to take this free kick. Sam Cudd, second on the team in goal scoring for Pacelli. And he takes it. And it's still in the box. Brookstone gets it out of there. Bowers tees one off. Pacelli still with it. And that's going to be a takedown. It's a takedown. Ezra Horde. Surraw going to take this free kick and boots it out of there. And we've got Braden Surraw playing on the near side now. Yeah, Braden Surraw now in the game. I think E.J. Surraw just left. I don't see 22 out there. Oh, good job there by Pacelli. Surraw with it. Pass over to Jimmy Hunter. Hunter, shot. Up, and it hits the post. Wow, that was almost on target. Surraw trying to cross. Adams. Open space. There's E.J. Surraw. Oh, and E.J. Surraw gets taken down. Just incidental contact, no whistle. Back out to Surraw. This has been Brookstone's biggest chance. Cudd. There's a slide tackle, a clean slide tackle by Young.
And you may be able to hear the rattle of the post into the parking lot. It's Jimmy Hunter.
Yes, sir.
Way back.
Adams with the touch, near side, with space. And that pass just did not have enough on it. Back to Surraw. Surraw actually keeps it in play. I thought that was going for the stands. Throwing coming up for Pacelli. Bowers. Over to that back line. Michael Sturlaw. Taking that mid-defensive position. And a throw-in coming up, Sam Cudd. Well, not Sam Cudd, but whoever number 8 is. Sam Cudd's over there at the midfield. Well, we have got just a couple more minutes to go here in the half as we're entering the 37th minute of the match. Don't forget, we've got 40 more minutes the second half. Halftime, we'll have about a 10-minute intermission. They might have orange slices. I don't know. I think that's a youth soccer thing. But that shot is up and off the mark, and a goal kick coming up for Brookstone.
You never know with superstitions. Maybe orange slices may bring
It might
luck.
be a superstition. When you play, did you ever play soccer?
A little bit.
So you remember orange slices?
Oh, yeah. No,
Yeah.
I definitely remember the snacks of all the sports.
Oh, yeah. Orange slices was the common tradition of halftime for soccer matches.
You know, I don't want to say it, but I may have traded an orange slice for a goal back then.
There you go.
They were that beautiful.
Bowers with the header. Ooh, pretty nice kick there by Whiteman, rather. And here comes Brookstone. If they could try to get something here with the possession, just Brightman. That's going to be a foul on Brookstone. Free kick coming up for Pacelli. At the rate of this game, because it's scoreless, I mean, there hasn't really been one team that has found their momentum. I got a feeling this could be one of those games where it could end up going to penalty kicks. It's in the box. But then watch, as soon as I say that, somebody's going to score a goal. Here's Bowers.
Brookstone was down 2-0 against Calvary, like you said.
Yeah, I was watching that game thinking, okay, Calvary's the number 1 team in the GIAA. I think this is probably going to – Calvary's at home. I think this is going to be an easy win for Calvary. And then Brookstone shocked everybody. And I tell you what, when we drop our new soccer rankings on the Georgia Alabama Sports Live show, that is something to take into consideration. And join us as we're going to be live from Houlihan's. But me and Tyler Dykes have a special segment as we just go through the soccer rankings for both the boys and the girls. 50-50 ball. Oh, watch out. Whiteman comes up with it. 30 seconds. About to get ready to go to the half pretty soon. That still in play. 16 seconds. Wow with a header. Can Pacelli get a shot on goal before the half? Looking across, Sam Cudd. Nobody there. Still in play. I think Brookstone did not really have the angle, but time expired. We are scoreless after 40. We got another 40 minutes to go. Live here from Max Strong Stadium. It's Brookstone Pacelli. Scoreless at the half. Back after this on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Alabama Sports Live wants to say thank you to Zaxby's for their continued partnership with us for over the last couple of years since we started this. Your partnership has meant the world for us to give you premier coverage for all the local sporting events around the Chattahoochee Valley area. And specifically, I want to thank Judson Humphreys, my good friend, and the Phoenix City location being with us from the very beginning, man.
Absolutely. Well, we just appreciate what y'all do in the community for these student athletes, and we just want to be a part of it.
Whether it's tailgating, parties, or you just want a quick bite to eat, come to the Phoenix City Zaxby's location and tell them Georgia Alabama Sports Live and Thrift sent you. Thank you again to Judson Humphreys and Zaxby's for our continued partnership on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Everybody, this is DJ Jones with the Sports Vision's morning show for the best in local, regional, and national sports news. Weekdays from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m.
You can find the Sports Vision's morning show on Facebook, YouTube. Also, you can listen to us on Apple and Spotify by typing in the Sports Vision's morning show and download the Sports Vision's radio app right now in your app store today.
Sports Vision 92.1. We are your hometown sports guys.
Everyone, Thrift Behringer here, and I am with Terry Johnson and Terry Johnson Agency
one of the first sponsors I ever had when I started this endeavor over 4 years ago when I was doing it off my phone. I want to say thank you so much for believing in our vision of being able to serve the community, shine a light on all these athletes, all these programs. And Terry Johnson Agency, they've been serving the community for over 40 years. Home, auto, life, church. Terry Johnson's been helping my family and me specifically. He's my insurance agent. I want to say thank you so much for your support.
Thank you, Thrift, and I appreciate the opportunity that you gave me 4 years ago to come on board and to be an initial sponsor with you. And it's just been a good association with you and a pleasure to work with you, and look forward to a long association even further down the road.
No doubt about it. Again, serving the community for many years. You need a quote today, give them a call. Jeremy Crosby, his daughter Brooke, and of course, Mr. Terry. They're going to make you feel at home. They're going to take care of you. He's my insurance agent. It's Terry Johnson Agency, big supporter of Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Houlihan serves fresh, handcrafted dishes made just the way you like them. Juicy burgers, sizzling steaks, crisp salads, and shareable appetizers set the table for every appetite. Relax with friends, celebrate special moments, or enjoy a casual night out. Houlihan's delivers great food, great drinks, and great times, with 2 locations in Columbus, downtown at the Marriott Hotel and on Sidney Simons Boulevard at the Doubletree Hotel.
At Planet Fitness, there's strength in numbers. The number of different workouts to do.
1, 2, 3. Woo!
Different clubs to do it in. Friends to do it with.
Looking good, everybody.
Yeah, we are.
And the number of ways to recover from it all.
You got this, come on.
And it all adds up to one membership. The Planet Fitness Black Card. Access any location, bring a friend anytime, and recover in the Black Card Spa.
One more, everybody.
We're all strong on this planet. Planet Fitness.
Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise. Our team knows your treatment plan, and we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and quality of care.
Fitness clubs are open 24 hours. Save today when you join for just $1 down and work out whenever.
We're coming in early. Staying late. Kettlebells, crack of dawn.
I'm first one in.
No, you're not. Before drop-off.
During lunch. Whatever works for you.
Save $28 or more when you join for just $1 down, $15 a month. Planet Fitness. We're all strong on this planet.
Find your nearest club and join today. Deal ends November 20th.
Everyone, Thrift Behringer here with Masterwall CEO Steve Smithwick. They're one of our first sponsors. We didn't even know what sponsors were 4 years ago when I was doing this off my phone. Thank you so much, Steve, for your support of Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Oh, it's something that was needed for so long in the Valley, and me with my history of being a coach and all. Love to support it. You do a great job with that. Even when you were doing it on your phone, it was great.
I appreciate it, man. And again, we wouldn't be able to cover the 50 different highest schools and all the different sports without Masterwall and different businesses like yourself. But you're also a coach and now a award-winning author. We have Believer, Bulldog, and Coach. You can get on Amazon right now. You were the winningest basketball coach in Calvary history. What was the mindset behind writing this book?
Well, it's, I kind of treated it as a ministry, and I treat our business as a ministry. Loved what I did as a coach, working with those young guys and trying to set an example and point them in the right direction, and kind of do the same thing with business. So, you got to build it with a lot of good people around you, the right support group, and once again, I call it a ministry because that's the way I see it.
You can get this award-winning book right now on Amazon, and it's going to tell the whole story of C. Smithwick from being an award-winning coach and a Hall of Famer and having the court named after him and then building this incredible business. I can't wait to dive into it, Coach.
Good. Hope you enjoy it. It's about never giving up. So that's what a coach needs to know. It's what an entrepreneur needs to know.
The name of it is Believer Bulldog Coach right now on Amazon. And thank you again to C. Smithwick and Maxwell for their support of Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Thanks for having me.
My name is Griff Gordy, and here at Gordy Eye Care, we have been serving the Bi-City community for 17 years. As a former state championship quarterback, I love the fact that I can watch local high school athletics from the comfort of my own home. So it was a no-brainer to support Georgia Alabama Sports Live and what they do for young athletes in our area.
And without business like yourself, Gordy Eye Care, none of our coverage would be possible. To be able to cover the 16 different high schools, the local colleges, and professional teams. So we'd like to say thank you to you, Dr. Griff Gordy, and Gordy Eye Care for your support of Georgia Alabama Sports Live. And you can make an appointment today at Gordy Eye Care with the number 334-291-5125. Just keep supporting Gordy Eye Care and keep watching Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Glenn Smith Chevrolet. Let's kick off 2026 with a bang. We will not be undersold. Chevy Traverse with 3-row seating up to $7,250 off. The impressive Chevy Equinox up to $5,500 off. Enjoy no payments until springtime. Get your lowest price guaranteed today. Smart people from all over the USA come to Glenn Smith Chevrolet. Get ready to smile.
Alabama Sports Live wants to say thank you to Zaxby's for their continued partnership with us for over the last couple of years since we started this. Your partnership has meant the world for us to give you premier coverage for all the local sporting events around the Chattahoochee Valley area. And specifically, I want to thank Judson Humphreys, my good friend, and the Phoenix City location, being with us from the very beginning, man.
Absolutely. Well, we just appreciate what y'all do in the community for these student athletes, and we just want to be a part of it.
Whether it's tailgating, parties, or you just want a quick bite to eat, come to the Phoenix City Zaxby's location and tell them Georgia Alabama Sports Live and Thrift sent you. Thank you again to Judson Humphreys and Zaxby's for our continued partnership on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Looking for a powerful new Chevrolet or GMC truck and a great deal? Check them out side by side at Glenn Smith in Opelika. Take your choice of new Chevrolet and GMC 1500 trucks discounted up to $12,000 off. Chevy and GMC heavy-duty trucks discounted up to $7,000 off. People from all over the USA save at Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC in Opelika, Alabama. Get ready to smile.
All right, here we go. Second half action underway. Scoreless from Max Strong Stadium. It's Brookstone. It's Pacelli. It's the rivalry of all rivalries, Austin. When it comes to Brookstone Pacelli, there's no love lost between these two teams.
Oh, you can feel the energy in the air out here. Good crowd.
I think Brookstone with a 5-1-1 record, they feel that they've got to get Pacelli this year. They feel like they are a playoff team. They got a lot of confidence knocking off Calvary. But Like they say, WrestleMania coming up. To be the man, you got to beat the man. Ric Flair once said that.
I heard that.
And Pacelli is the defending champions 2 out of the last 3 years. And Brookstone is an up-and-coming team, and I know Coach Surraw trying to get them to the playoffs this year, and they're in pretty good shape. Here comes Surraw, the trio of the Surraw brothers, who's a freshman. Yeah, that was Braylon Surraw. Bowers. Oh, what a move there by Bowers. Bowers. He's got a chance. Shot. It just missed the goal. It looked like it was on the
wrapped around the goal.
It wrapped around the goal. It was on the outside of the goal. Like if you blinked for a second, it looked like it went in because it was
just pulling out an optical illusion on us.
Oh, my word.
I think if he tried to do that, he couldn't do that with 10 or 15 tries.
That absolutely wrapped around the goal.
I mean, it's easier to score a goal, I think, than do that.
Yeah, no question. Here comes Surraw. Brookstone switching sides. They're going from left to right now. And Traeger Young trying to get in on that. We got Stuart Wolf into the game. Bowers with a header. And there's a header by Weil. Wolf seeing some valuable minutes here. That pass right to Horde. And we got Mason Stewart, a freshman defender. And really, he's playing on this side. He was playing on the other side. Couldn't tell what his number was. Now he's playing on this side. So, yeah, we can acknowledge Mason Stewart in the game now. Sam Cudd with a free kick. He's going to give it over to Cole Butera, one of the leaders from last year's team as well. I remember calling his name a lot in some of the soccer matches that we did last year. That's a throw-in coming up for Pacelli. Trying to get a score update on some of the other events happening in and around the Chattahoochee Valley. We did have some baseball score updates. Here we go. Pacelli. Slide tackle, but that's going to go out of bounds. It was a good play. And Mason Stewart collecting himself. Michael Sturlaw, freshman. Trying to get it right there. Mason Stewart. He was just fighting for that. And here comes Traeger Young. Slide tackle. Tries to keep the possession.
Brookstone just resilient. Not going away.
Yeah. They're like, this is not going out of bounds, and it finally does. A little bit about the coaches. Alex Goja, 2 out of the last 3 years. State champions in the GIAA. Coach Elton Surraw, who's got Brookstone to a 5-1-1 record, knocking off the #1 team in the GIAA, trying to make the playoffs. Missed out on the playoffs last year. Yeah, good kick in there. E.J. Surraw, that's the player you got to watch out for, is Jimmy Hunter. Hunter's like, okay, where can I tee off?
He doesn't care which goal he's aiming at.
He gets open space. He gets open space. Yes, he remembers the goalpost. But, the last shot he had hit the crossbar of the goalie of the goal box. And so here's a punt. Arsenault.
And I thought that was the closest they've gotten, but Brookstone again with another close shot.
Well, here comes Whiteman. Whiteman, the leading goal scorer for Pacelli, open in space, looking to cross. Connor Whiteman trying to get it to Arsenault. And out of the zone, Weil. Oh, what a stop there by Sam Cudd. Cudd stopping on a dime. Shot right at the keeper. Reed Halter coming up with a save. Pacelli beats Westfield 7-6 in baseball earlier today. Strong Rock defeated Calvary 9-1. It was Columbus over Hardaway 11-1. These are all baseball scores. Jordan beat Kendrick 14-0. I know we got soccer matches going on right now, but these are baseball scores. We'll try to get you updated with any soccer matches that we might know of. Of course, this is all in Max Preps. And a lot of people don't keep up with the soccer matches on Max Preps, but I might end up doing that. There's a header. Middle of the field. Bowers with a touch. Back out. Weil. Trying to kick it over. Sturlaw with a header. Pacelli just trying to be patient with the possession. Ezra Horde, good defender, gives it over to Francis. Or Mason Stewart, not Francis.
Still looking for that first haymaker. They're both kind of just feeling each other out, feels like.
Butera. Why do I get the sense that this game could go to penalty kicks? Because not one team has really opened the door or taken advantage of anything yet. They've pretty much been evenly matched on defense.
We've seen shots off the crossbar, around the net, everywhere.
Well, on both sides. Here comes a free kick. Coming up, Ezra Horde decides, just going to let Ethan Suraw take this one. And he does. And Suraw just belts it. Header right there, middle of the field, Jimmy Hunter. Young, Wild trying to chase it down. Oh, what a pass to Connor Whiteman. Whiteman does not have the numbers, but he's looking across. No teammate in the middle of the field, and that's why Brookstone, they had 3 defenders back there. They're able to clean it up. Free kick coming off the deflection. Bowers splitting the defenders. Bowers, oh, what a slide tackle. And over to the back line, Sturla. And Suraw, ooh, that might have just been off the foot. Kind of did not want that at all. Here comes E.J. Suraw and Herrera Alvarez out of play. We will try it again. Looks like it might be a corner kick. No, it's a goal kick coming up. I wasn't sure if that was going to be a corner kick or not. Well, we'll see. Goal kick coming up. Yeah, the middle school finals being played at Otis Spencer Stadium right now. Richards and Blackman at Terry Gaines Field. Aaron Cohn and Veterans at Otis Spencer for the girls. Arnold and Blackman Road at Terry Gaines Field. Richards and Aaron Cohn at Otis Spencer. But I tell you what, when it comes to soccer, I would not be shocked if we saw another Richards and Aaron Cohn matchup for the girls. For the boys, we're going to get a new team in the championship, either Arnold or Blackman Road. Traditionally, we see Fort, Richards, Aaron Cohn, Rothschild. Those have been the 4 teams when it comes to middle school football, basketball, volleyball, flag football. But, you know, we're going to have a different middle school in the soccer championship.
I like to see it as a Blackman alumni.
Oh, here we go. Oh, what a shot. Arsenault with the save. Oh, you did go to Blackman Road, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Shaw as well, but chose Columbus.
Yeah, absolutely.
Could have gone good either way.
Oh, and a takedown. Oh, yeah. Kind of got away with a little hug there. Yeah, the ref didn't see it. It's all good. Here comes Pacelli on the attack. The Pacelli Vikings, and what a good defensive stop there by Brookstone. Brookstone over to Mason Stewart. Nice touch, Stewart. Open lane, nobody there. Well, Sura actually takes it away. Sura, upper 90. And a goal kick. And I know there's some Brookstone fans wanted a foul. He was being held. But, yeah.
He ended up with the ball was impressive enough on that pass.
Yeah, I really would like to see what that could have been. It looked like he was held up there. They're calling for like a handball. I don't know if I saw a handball. Either way.
Contact, but.
Yeah, either way, it's a goal kick coming up for Pacelli. And a header by Wild. E.J. Sura. He can be a difference maker. Sura looking to cross, gets taken down. And no foul call. That's going to be a goal kick for Pacelli. Incidental contact. They let him play. Look, when you have the speed of an E.J. Sura.
Energizer bunny.
Yeah. The defender, sometimes the defender's momentum carries into him and he gets taken down, but it's unintentional. And the refs know that. The refs know what's intentional and what's not intentional. It's Cole Butera trying to get over to Miguel Berrigan. And again, wondering if he's related to former Columbus Rapids Sergio Berrigan. And I'm probably going to get some comments on. I tell you, because the soccer knowledge, because the former players that are in this area, they have siblings. And plus, very familiar with the club teams around this area, the UPSL teams, the USL team, Columbus United. We've had Fountain City FC. We've had Columbus Elite, Legends FC up in LaGrange. So, yeah, this is definitely a soccer town. And there's a lot of soccer talent. And that's going to be offsides. So, Austin, would like to ask you, can you name the soccer player that played in Major League Soccer that's from Columbus?
I don't think so, Richard. You're going to inform me on that. And I'm going to have to learn everything I know about him now.
Well, it's Leonard, but I'm trying to remember his first name. He played for the New England Revolution.
Okay.
Mason Leonard? Yeah. I will definitely get that for you. Played in the Major League Soccer. Played for the Shaw Raiders.
Okay.
As we got a free kick coming up.
Shaw's got some impressive alumni.
Oh, my. And he also played for Brookstone, too. So
okay.
I remember he played at Shaw and played at Brookstone. There's a shot by Bowers. Sura. Well, actually, that was deflected off Bowers because it was in Brookstone territory. As we've got 55 minutes in the match. And a throw-in coming up for Brookstone. And Pacelli ends up getting that one out of here. Long kick right.
Not a bad try there.
To the keeper for Brookstone, Reed Halter. So it's Marshall Leonard. Marshall Leonard played for the New England Revolution from 2002 to 2007. attended high school in Columbus, Georgia at Shaw and Brookstone and played at the University of Virginia. Selected 45th overall in the 2002 MLS Super Draft. So, yeah, a lot of great talent from this area. The only Major League Soccer player to ever come out of the Fountain City.
Maybe some Georgia-Alabama Sports Live trivia one day.
Yeah.
That would definitely be on it.
Love the trivia. Yeah, Marshall Leonard. I'll tell you. First saw that and thought that was pretty cool.
No, that's awesome.
Yeah, here comes Mason Stewart. Shot. Oh, and it's a save by Arsenault. That was E.J. Surraw with a rocket. That was probably the best scoring opportunity of the night. Here comes Pacelli. Jude Arsenault. Surraw trying to chase it down. Arsenault with the steal. Now Pacelli with a little momentum. Whiteman looking to cross. Whiteman in the box. Header by Brookstone. And another header. Man, he cannot believe. Jimmy Hunter thought that maybe he had a opportunity just to let one loose. Arsenault shot and a diving save there by Halter. Still in play? No, that's on the line. Goal kick coming up for Brookstone. But Pacelli was actually trying to play it off the line, and it went out of bounds. Still scoreless here at Max Strong Stadium, Richard Holdridge. It's Austin Hicks. I tell you what, we just love soccer.
Oh, yeah. I think the only people that watch soccer more than us are these refs.
Yeah. But are you watching, like, Manchester United at 4 o'clock in the morning on Peacock?
Hey, at times.
No.
You got to use that Peacock account. Got to take advantage, Richard. That's why I watch a lot of sports.
No, but the thing is, I'm a huge fan of Atlanta United FC. But since Joseph Martinez left, I couldn't name you one player on Atlanta United. I mean, they got their coach back, Tata Martino. He led them to the MLS Cup in 2018. I mean, they've had Brad Guzan. They've had Parkhurst. I mean, they've had some great players over the years. Miguel Almiron. Julian Gressel. They've lost quite a few to free agency and the expansion draft. And Greg Garza, I loved him. He's a great player as well.
You're a fan of Miami? Of Lionel Messi?
Lionel Messi? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
you ever heard of him?
Yeah. I just remember last year Atlanta pulled off the biggest upset in Major League Soccer history when they beat Inter Miami.
Oh, that's awesome with some more eyes on that game.
Oh, yeah. I'm just waiting until Cristiano Ronaldo goes to the MLS.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure he'll get $500 million.
Well, I remember when David Beckham went to the LA Galaxy. That was a big deal. Here's E.J. Surraw. Surraw looking across. Back out to Stewart. And I know, Austin, we have not talked about the World Cup coming to the United States, especially Atlanta. We've got several matches coming up. South Africa, Spain is going to be in Atlanta.
Oh, yeah, I'll be locked in on those.
Yeah, I can't wait. Unfortunately, United States is not going to be in Atlanta unless they make the semifinals. Atlanta is one of the sites
for the
semifinals. Of course, the championship, the World Cup itself is going to be at MetLife Stadium. It'll be interesting to see. I mean, I think Argentina, they're the defending champions.
Against France, right?
France, Kylian Mbappe. Oh, man. That was a classic. And the header, just off the mark. David Savadora had a golden opportunity for Pacelli to strike first. Man, Austin, I know I get lost in translation, talking World Cup, and I'm afraid I'm going to end up missing a play. But that's going to be a goal kick.
For a 0-0 game, which you see this in soccer at times, it's been exciting. We've seen about 3 or 4 close calls. Just waiting for that lucky bounce, maybe.
Absolutely. And will one goal do it? Could that be enough for this game to be the deciding factor. As we are approaching the 60th minute of the match here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Like the Facebook page, subscribe to the YouTube channel. We've been live streaming games for about 3 years, people. This is what we do. We've had 3 other fantastic games earlier tonight. We've got 2 more tomorrow. We got Shaw Brookstone baseball. We've got Auburn Russell County baseball. E.J. Surraw looking across. Nice pass. Back out. Shot. Up. Oh, deflected. That was deflected. Still in play. Roman Beck.
Taking it upon himself to stop that run there.
The senior, and wondering if he's the sibling of Sally Beck. Although Beck is a common last name, so we'll shelf that one for later. Here's a throw-in. Beck. Shot off. Bowers cleans it up. And Pacelli gets out of dodge. And now they're on a counterattack. Here comes the Vikings. Little too hard for that one. And a great play by number 4, Cameron Vidali. Throw-in coming up for Pacelli.
What a swing of emotions there, especially for Brookstone fans. All of a sudden see Pacelli running away with it.
Austin, I got to ask you, so they do go into overtime before they do penalty kicks, right?
Silver goal, yep.
Yeah.
2 10-minute halves.
2 10-minute halves. And is it sudden death?
And I believe it may go, yes. Or actually, it's 2 halves, so you're going to play the entire first period, whoever has the most goals after each half.
Oh, yeah.
So if Brookstone goes up 1 that first period, it's over.
Reed
Same
Halter.
Vice versa. And then I believe they'll go to a golden goal if it's not settled in PKs.
A golden goal. Man, we have not.
That was announced over the PA at Calvary, so don't quote me on that.
Yeah. Well, I've been part of a broadcast where it went to penalty kicks last year. Terry Gaines Field did the Shaw-Jordan game that went to penalty kicks. How about the Jordan Red Jackets this year? 9-2-1. Shaw is just not the same team that went to the state championship last year. But, of course, Columbus always has a good team. Your alma mater. Almost taken away. E.J. Surraw, he is just relentless. Almost got that one taken away. Good header. Brookstone trying to keep possession. Weil with the possession. Back over to Weil. Nice pass. Good touch on the play. That's Barrett Christensen. Back out, Surraw. Surraw turned in the juice. Up the field. Out of play. Throw-in coming up for Pacelli.
And he just missed a game winner against Calvary. He's looking to do it here. So goal right here, you could park the bus and really clamp in on defense.
As we are live here from Max Strong Stadium on the campus of Brookstone. What a fantastic day we've had here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. To cap it all off, Brookstone Pacelli soccer. What a way to end this. The last time, Austin, last time these two teams met at Dimel Field last year, it went to penalty kicks.
So familiar territory.
Yeah, but the thing is, you could throw out the record books when these two teams play. Brookstone trying to get possession. Weil with some space. Takes it center court.
Well, he dropped a defender there.
Yeah, he really did. And now coming up with it is Beck. Beck, open
Another
space.
defender.
Oh, Surraw. Surraw blocked by Herrera Alvarez. Still in play. E.J. Surraw gets taken down. No call. Incidental contact once again.
I mean, is this the state playoffs, Richard?
Henry, this feels like a playoff game. I tell you what, Jimmy Hunter over to Bowers. Oh, they definitely want this. I mean, this is they don't play for the Brucelli jug, but they're playing definitely for pride. It's heard.
They want to prove who's better in regulation.
They got to come up with something for soccer. Kind of like the Brucelli jug. Here comes Beck. Beck over Sturlaw. Back out, Barrett. Ben Barrett seeing some valuable minutes here. Horde lost it. Now it's a foot race to get to the ball. And out of bounds, throw-in coming up for Brookstone. Here we go, Hunter over to Weil. Back out, Butera. Bowers, midfield. Bowers, pass to Salvadora. Looking across, Salvadora. And Adams tracks it down. If he touched it last, it would be a corner kick coming up for Pacelli, but instead it's a goal kick. So I don't think he touched it. Well, that's why the refs make that call. Reed Halter, junior keeper for Brookstone. Let's see if Brookstone can try to set something up here. Here we go. Jimmy Hunter back over Weil. Oh, and it looks like some players are cramping up. As we got Antwi. And a foot race. Oh, here comes E.J. Sura. E.J. Sura! Oh, lost the momentum there. Oh, the ref's going to call a foul because I think it looks like E.J. Sura was tripped up.
And they've made contact with him a couple of times.
Little bit of contact. He's a hard player to defend.
Especially
Leads the
how
team.
fast and quick he is.
12 goals. It will be a corner kick coming up for Brookstone. Right now, if you're Brookstone, find out where E.J. Sura is and just let him put it in the back of the net. Just kind of touch it in there. But it looks E.J. Sura is playing back there. It's in the box. Header going right at the keeper, Arsenault. Sam Weil tried to get a header in the back of the net, but that was right at Arsenault. And here comes Pacelli. Again, Jude Arsenault, his brother, with the ball. Oh, what a pass. A little give and go. Oh, and that hits Salvadora in the back, and now Brookstone takes the possession. And here comes Braden Sura, the freshman, part of the trio of Sura brothers. Shot in the back of the net, and that's going to be a goal for David Salvadora. Puts Pacelli up 1-0. As that was taking place in the 68th minute of the match. That might be the goal that could win this game for Pacelli. How does Brookstone respond down a goal?
Well, we've seen shots off the crossbar, over the crossbar, off goalies, and now back of the net, Richard.
I tell you, especially when you get late in the games where it's scoreless. This kind of reminded me of that Columbus playoff game last year against Cahola Creek, where it was one goal late in that game, which was the deciding factor. It was scoreless all the way until the 70th minute. And so this got that feel to it. Both teams just playing hard defensively, had scoring opportunities. And Pacelli finally breaks through. David Salvadora, the sophomore, getting the goal to put them on top.
And you couldn't place that any better. So it was a top right. I don't think the goalkeeper could have saved it, really, if he had a ladder, it felt like. 'Cause that was kicked so strong, too.
I tell you what, I'm really looking forward to that game May the 1st, but I'm also looking forward to Pacelli Calvary. We're going to start seeing a 3-team race in this region, and it's going to be exciting. In fact, they will play 2 times, April 14th, April 28th. Pacelli trying to keep possession once again. They feel like they're not done yet. They know how dangerous Brookstone could be, especially with E.J. Sura with the ball, turning up the field, guarded by Bowers. Sura. Oh, what a move by E.J. Sura.
I mean, they're not able to stay in front of him.
No.
And that's
hard to defend.
Contact.
Very hard player to defend. That's why he's playing on Columbus United. Very talented player. That's going to be playing this summer in the USL 2 for Columbus United FC, which they have been known for having local talent in the area come play for them. Oh, here comes Pacelli. Breakaway. Whiteman. Out of bounds. Connor Whiteman on a breakaway. Throw in coming up for Pacelli. As we are approaching the 70th minute of the match here live from Max Strong Stadium. Pacelli turning up the field. Trying to find something. Out of bounds. Goal kick coming up for Brookstone. Can Brookstone try to find the equalizer? They got 10 minutes to do it. How aggressive do you go here, Austin?
I mean, right here, I saw them against Calvary down 2. They had to scramble for 2 goals. I wouldn't put past one past them.
Do you go here, Austin? Just heard an echo. Now we're just testing the sound. All right, we got the clock is stopped. Now we do have an injury, a Jack Houston Memorial Hospital injury timeout, but we'll go ahead and we'll get this goal kick started for Brookstone.
If you're Pacelli, you got to be careful not to foul also.
Throw in coming up for Brookstone. Here we go. Beck trying to stay with it. That was Michael Sturla. And Beck getting into a tussle. Who's the throwing going to be on? And yes, we do appreciate the comments, as Marshall Leonard was the correct answer. I think when I asked that question, somebody actually answered in the comments, so appreciate that.
Glad we have some ball knowers watching.
Yeah, we've got soccer experts out there that know that an MLS player did play and is from Columbus. That is out of play. And we got a goal kick coming up. Reed Halter. There's just so much talent on this field. Just about every one of these soccer players, they either play on a club team or they've played youth soccer here at Woodruff Farms and just growing up touching a soccer ball. And just so many athletes. And this definitely has been a soccer town with all the talent here. As Whiteman tries to square up. Arsenault has got open space. Arsenault looking across, and he just sails one left of the net, and a goal kick coming up for Brookstone. Well, time's running out. Brookstone has got to draw up a play to try to get the equalizer. Otherwise, they're going to end up falling short in this one. There you go. What a header. E.J. Surraw, this is the guy to do it. Good defense there by Bowers. Surraw gets it back. E.J. Surraw, deflected. Header. 50-50 ball, that's going to be offsides. Offsides on Traeger Young. I think he might have been a little too anxious there off the deflection, but
hard not to.
It is hard not to, but it's also a 50-50 ball. You're racing to the ball with the goalkeeper. Usually the keeper wins that battle just about every time because you can't really get physical running into the keeper. As Ezra Horde. Good stop there by Horde. Trying to keep it in play. It'll be a throw-in for Pacelli. Just as we expected, this has been a very close scoring game like the last game we did at Diamond Field last year. And lob pass. That's going to go over to Mason Stewart. Stewart looking to cross. And that would have been wide right on the goal post. It'll be a goal kick coming up for Pacelli.
That'll take an all-world angle there to try to get that one in.
Yeah, I've heard that term, all-world. Like when Cristiano Ronaldo, a world-class ball.
Oh, yeah.
When Portugal ended up tying the United States in the 2016 World Cup.
We don't have a ton of all-world scorers in the U.S.
2016, no, 2014, rather.
Yep.
Because remember, they did not qualify for the World Cup in 2018, which was a travesty. But now, the World Cup, 48 teams qualify. Do you think it waters down the product? Because 32 teams have qualified before.
Well, got to get more games on TV, Richard.
More games, yeah. More groups.
Hey, more countries in it, more fun, bigger party.
Well, and plus you got 3 hosts, so they automatically get qualifiers. Mexico, Canada, and the United States. Even though Canada might have maybe 4 of the events, they still get to be qualified.
Hey, why not?
Yeah. Not a whole lot. Trying to get open space, Brookstone. 75th minute of the match. Can they get the equalizer? A little slide tackle. Where got to find out where E.J. Surah is on the field. Clutch player. Can Brookstone get him the ball? I tell you, he gets one-on-one in space. It's going to be hard to stop. But this Pacelli defense has done a great job defensively. Free kick coming up for Brookstone.
And we've seen some contact from Pacelli, but nothing malicious in the box.
No, nothing malicious. You're right.
Just trying to stay in front of
Oh,
EJ.
here's Surah. E.J. Surah lets one fly, and it goes wide to the right. I tell you, he has not really had the angles he wants. There's not enough space for him to try to get a line drive shot. That one was a little too high.
And he's tried about every angle you can on this field today.
Goal kick coming up.
Credit to Pacelli.
76th minute of the match. Pacelli up 1-0. Arsenault almost lost that. He's got to be very careful. Arsenault punts that one. Kind of a missed header by Brookstone. They really wanted to try to get a header on that. And here comes Pacelli off to the races. Shot. And that's just a very low angle shot. Nothing really there. All it does is really take time off the clock. I mean, you're not trying to go for the second goal. You're just trying to get time off the clock. And we are approaching the 77th minute of the match. Horde with it. Back out. Surah. Lost it. Stolen by Whiteman. Jimmy Hunter with it. Back out to Young. Surah with some space. Space and timing. That's what it's all about. Surah. Looking across, deflected, out of bounds, Sturla. Throw in coming up for Brookstone.
Brookstone is able to get into the box lately here.
And they are on that side of the field where they want to be. Throw in into the box, treating it like it's a corner kick. And it goes out of bounds, goal kick. That's what you got to do. When you throw in at that position, you got to throw it into the box like you're treating it like a corner kick. Try to draw up a play, maybe get a header in the back of the net.
Just try to get one of your teammates in a good position.
Yeah, but one of the things that could be a problem is time.
Desperation may start to set in.
Yeah, and it's going to be a corner. No, that's going to be a goal kick. I thought maybe that would be a goal kick or a corner kick. Goal kick coming up for Pacelli. Right now, time is on their side. Whiteman. And, I like making the hockey parallel. Like when you're up by a goal, hockey players just want to take the puck and just throw it down without getting an icing call. But that's what they do on power plays. And I think right now Pacelli is trying to get it on the other side of the field just to take time off the clock.
Think we'll see a pull of the goalie, Richard?
Pull of the goalie? I don't know if he can do that in soccer. Put an extra. Maybe the goalie can be an extra attacker?
Yep. I've seen it.
Still wear the. But I think that if you have the gloves, you got to stay in the box. Less than a minute to go. Can Brookstone get a late goal to tie it? And that was a big kick by Pacelli because now we got 30 seconds left in this match. And I feel like there's just precious time just ticking off the clock.
Pacelli, a few good plays here from sealing it.
Well, I tell you, Brookstone, all the momentum after knocking off the number one team, but they run into the defending champions, and it's an evenly matched game. It could have gone either way, as right at the keeper.
It could have easily been 1-1 here down the stretch.
Yeah, how many times have Brookstone had opportunities? 4, 3, and that will do it. Like Rudy T says, never underestimate the heart of a champion. The defending GIAA champion Pacelli Vikings come into Max Strong Stadium and knock off the Brookstone Cougars as both the Vikings and Lady Vikings get the sweep of Brookstone in hostile territory. And Austin, guess what? We got to name player of the game. And I was thinking, what better way than the guy who scored the only goal of the game. So the player of the game is David Saavedra. Saavedra.
I think I give credit to the Pacelli as a whole team as well, keeping EJ Suroff under control throughout the entire game.
I tell you what, they neutralize EJ Suroff. I mean, I thought that EJ Suroff had some opportunities, but they did a phenomenal job marking him, making sure they knew where he was at all times on the field. And they come out with a win.
Now Pacelli's got a target on their back. After Brookstone taking down Calvary, now them taking down Brookstone.
Now here's the thing. All right, so Pacelli, we will have them against McIntosh on Thursday. Can't wait for that game. That's going to be awesome. McIntosh is 12-1.
Oh yeah, they're in Atlanta school.
Just letting you know that they just happen to be one of the top GHSA teams in the. They are ranked 3rd in 5A. Pacelli is taking them on Thursday.
I mean, their schedule is no joke.
Yeah, we will have that game for you on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Wow, what a night. Pacelli gets the sweep. Austin, any final thoughts before we close the broadcast?
I'm just excited to do another game with these two teams, maybe Calvary as well. I mean, this whole region's very competitive. It's going to be a great year.
I tell you what, I'm truly blessed that Georgia Alabama Sports Live has soccer experts like you and Tyler Dykes and Matt Melton, for that matter. You guys do a great job doing soccer. I'm just along for the ride.
Soccer now, man.
What's that?
We eat, sleep, and love soccer.
Soccer. I'm just along for the ride and got lucky 4 years ago when they allowed me to be the Rapids play-by-play announcer. But, no, it's been fun. Thank you so much to our wonderful producer, Mazzani Matthews. Did a phenomenal job as she's new to the Georgia Alabama Sports Live team, and we are glad that she is on our team.
Definitely.
All right, for Austin Hicks, Mazzani Matthews, I am Richard Holdridge saying so long from Max Strong Stadium once again. Pacelli ends up getting the sweep. The Lady Vikings end up beating Brookstone earlier today, and then it was the Pacelli Vikings getting the 1-0 win over Brookstone. Stay tuned for our next episode. Don't forget to watch and listen to the Sports Visions Morning Show tomorrow with myself, Thrift Berger, and DJ Jones, as he's going to be back in the studio. Sports Visions 92.1 from 6 to 9. Everybody have a great night. We will see you next time on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.